I wouldn't touch your snacks if I were you.
Unless you want to go on a diet.
I feel like I'm on one right now. And working out doing it.
What does that be?
You're just pulling out your home brewer or something. So let's see here. One of these days I'll show up here with Applejack. Welcome to Marvel Superheroes again. I should find figures. There's one for Power. It's not a good one, but it's one. Here. 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 There's two figures. I guess
Who
I could
needs
give,
two figures?
She does, but I guess she
No, not anymore.
because you guys know everything now.
Yep.
We know who you are.
You guys caught me.
We'll have to kill you later.
Now Bill has to
Here.
do this.
There's for Hellcat. When she's not Hellcat.
Looks like Punisher's got a girlfriend.
Hellcat? What do you think about that?
Bang bang. She wasn't that good.
She had to fight Patriot.
Grab yours. It's over there.
Go still one.
Okay. I probably need something, but I don't know what yet. So I'll just grab like this.
Well,
this.
before we get started,
Don't breathe it into her face. You know what? Or she'll disown all of you.
Why just keep Mo? Come on, Mo.
No one likes that.
You can take it now.
The only two figures I need is Punisher and Black Widow, and put them
Spider-Woman!
Spider-Woman, sorry, in this area over here.
She's not cool like Black Widow.
No, you're right. That's because I know that she has the black Spider-Woman suit on the figure that we're having to ever use.
From Secret Wars.
Well, she's still around.
No, this uniform is from the Secret Wars.
Yeah, it did appear there first.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
saying.
that one wasn't a symbiote.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, really, people?
I don't know.
I'm just getting you to try new things, aren't I?
She got me to try cheese on a tuna sandwich.
Wow.
That was good.
Sounds good.
That was a lot, I guess.
It was interesting.
I can't have tuna.
That's cat food.
Oh.
Ask Guido. Eat one in front of her. Maybe that's the problem.
everybody
Maybe
thinks-
sometimes you show up with tuna fish breath and then she's pissed.
Chris doesn't like what I eat. I had a peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
That's all right. I pretty much heard I wouldn't like Chris, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He doesn't like tuna either.
So, you people,
Peanut butter.
question is, we know what you two are doing. You guys were heading down to chase Craven because you know where he where his place is. Okay.
Peanut butter and banana.
It is.
I need to try that.
I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I got one of those now.
Okay. Oh, that's because they're up here. Okay, where you need to go is the Hawk Animal Research Laboratories. Now, we know what you two are doing.
Yes.
What are you three doing? We just finished what was done at MODOK's place.
I'm stalking them.
You're following them? You hanging back a little bit?
Yep.
Okay. Toss her figure over here.
You touched me in a no-no spot.
Here. Oh, you better
Do
deal
it
with
again.
Or he'll do it again. See?
No, no.
Do it again.
Don't leave it.
Do it again.
My no-no's
Do it
good.
again.
Are you like sneaking out like around the corner? Trying to be
Just don't be Jessica Jones thing.
make a detective roll or detective skill roll.
$97.
What's your skill?
You never gave me one.
Okay, what's your ability?
Excellent.
Okay, give it that kind of level skill. Or what? Or is your intuition higher?
Remarkable.
Use your remarkable then. So that'd be you're hidden by 6 column shifts. So everyone wants to detect you, there'll be a -6 column shifts to their roll. Okay. Are you really paying attention to if you're being followed? You just came from a battle.
Yeah.
You're chasing someone.
Yeah.
So would you be slow enough to see? Would you slow down to check your surroundings, or would you just keep heading?
I always check my area.
Okay. So make an intuition check. What's your intuition?
Intuition. Incredible.
Okay.
79.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. 79 is a green. And this. With a green, you have a feeling you are being followed. You don't know by who. You need a yellow bullseye to actually see the person enough to guess there. I mean, you don't know what level she could be flying up about 50 feet. You know? But make another intuition roll.
90.
Okay? And a psych roll. What'd you
He
say?
don't know where I'm at. He doesn't know where I'm at.
50 and my what?
Your psych.
My sight.
Last stat.
Incredible.
Incredible.
It was 26 and then I forgot.
50?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a green. So, while you're running though, you hear like, you think you're being followed, and then you hear that sound.
Really?
Yeah. But it's more like higher up and like a helicopter.
Not liking that.
What do? Let's do an initiative roll.
Watermelon
For
and
Punisher
Target. $11.
and Spider-Woman.
Case.
Watermelon.
Die 20.
74.
Remember, it's a die 20.
Oh. 19.
With your
20
bonus.
Yeah, plus 2.
Okay.
plus 3, so it would be a 20.
No, 19 plus my bonus is 2 with that, so that's
I would have got
21.
23 to go by my bonus.
Okay. You guys done like just throwing up? But I could have 24. I am gonna have the goddamn higher number by barter. Initiative by barter. Start yelling out numbers. Maybe I'll get away with it.
I'm gonna have to get some
You're
more
both
of
so damn high. It doesn't really matter anyways for what I roll for. Whatever I'm doing to you guys. So, you hear a helicopter. And you feel like you're being followed.
these. Hey, Sean.
What do you do?
Well, yeah.
I just tell.
Oh wait, first I guess you gotta ask Spider-Woman. What's Spider-Woman do?
I was gonna see if I can figure out who's following us.
Okay,
Hi.
make an intuition roll.
How are you?
Excellent.
Hulk.
2, 3, 4.
35.
So you'd be on shift 0. Because we're skilled. 35! No!
You
think-
didn't make it. You
You,
failed.
you don't know what Punisher are talking about. You don't feel like you're being followed.
That one is just a big me.
Your spider sense doesn't pick up anything.
I try to be mean now. Sometimes
Okay.
it'll be really nice and it'll be mean.
And an intuition roll for you.
100.
100. Definitely. helicopter about 1 block away drifts over the road and it's like tilting, like it's about ready to charge and do a strafing run.
Companies I really used to just
And first of all, you're wondering what the hell it's doing, taking this kind of chance this low. But make a reason check,
92.
okay? And then make another psych check.
65.
What was your psych? Incredible?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, pilot must be pretty good. It's kind of amazing it's down this low, but the pilot
Ashley's like, I got there.
looks to be in like one of your old military fatigue uniforms, like with the old unit you were in.
Charlie face.
Back.
But at this range, you haven't been able to like actually see who it is.
She had a pouty face.
So,
I grab
what do you want to do?
Spider-Woman
Okay.
by the back of her neck, and
I know, she'd be like-
we run to a to a
3 of us.
car, a little hiding hole area.
Try to find
Oh
cover.
gosh,
Look at the
is
map.
that happening on Sunday?
What I will add is,
Oh my god.
imagine there are 5 cars on the scene. Actually, I was going to roll. I just averaged
I don't
9.
know.
No, I could have done that 10. That's what I was trying to get. 9 cars. That's what it was.
Okay.
You see 1, but basically this line has probably cars somewhere. So if you want to hide behind a car, you can do so.
Yeah. Grab her by the back of her neck and pull her down underneath their car.
Okay.
Yours is the Nord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed you by the back of your neck.
Well then, do you let it happen?
I'm like, what's going on? Why are you grabbing me?
Chopper watching us.
I'll go along with him.
Okay.
It's danger zone.
Danger.
We'll use this for a car. Wrong game. Well, actually, all I have to do is grab a 3x5 card and go. Hood. Headlights. Trunk.
He's roughing on his car.
Okay. Car. It's good enough.
We're hiding underneath it.
You pull down underneath it?
Yes.
I'm letting him do it.
Okay.
Ooh, kinky.
Don't get any ideas.
Somebody's been launched.
Okay.
That took a second to register.
Okay. It goes flying over, shooting the car, but even barely hit the car.
Shot out the area, didn't get it.
Yeah, it didn't hit you or anything, but it shot at the car. Pretty sure it came for you. And the round should have been good enough to shoot through the car, really. So it just missed.
Bad aim.
Bad gunsman.
Which is strange that he's, too bad he's a good pilot, but he didn't get a good gunner. He's got an ex-stormtrooper. Okay. Next turn is for Spider-Woman. Here's the car.
I can see them. Really, I can.
I was gonna peek out
No.
the window to see if it's safe to come out.
I can see him, really, I can.
Okay, roll.
Careful,
Really?
buddy, that's the
Well-
cross there nose, not up it.
12?
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
Well,
Sorry, sir, no, my
I already realized.
What's that guy's name? He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What is his name?
Spaceballs.
You see a helicopter.
Major asshole.
But you think it's pretty far up at this point.
Like I think it's safe to come out now.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna wait a minute. See if they come back. Hang loose.
So you insist on staying and waiting.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman?
I'm gonna go out and out from under it.
You're gonna get shot.
Where'd I go?
Right over there by the eraser.
over there. Come here.
Make an intuition check.
86.
Okay.
180. Excellent.
Make an intuition check for Jessica.
87.
Good enough. You saw him go underneath the car. It was the weirdest way to dodge you I've ever seen. Get underneath the car!
Oh my god! Just get down the window!
She won't notice.
Got my phone out. Slick.
Take pictures of him hiding underneath the car.
Yep. I'm gonna send it to these two.
Okay.
With the caption, look, the lovebirds are on a date.
No one's seen Punisher's home. Now we know why.
Yep.
And in all
He has a
caps.
one-bedroom apartment under a car.
And in all caps. I knew it!
You never know. Might be in the sewers. You never know.
That explains why he smells like shit.
You gotta think, honestly, I've been rewatching from the first Spider-Man cartoons.
Mhm.
And, one thing I've realized, most of the time he probably smells like a sewer.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of
Is
time in
that
the
front
sewer.
door locked?
Yes. Otherwise, there would be no cat. God. Yeah, it's locked. She got mad at me. I locked it when I came in. So, as you guys are, well, you saw that. Is there anything you do besides just take pictures and send them messages?
No.
Where are they?
I'm
Just
at the
ask them.
bar.
You're at the bar?
I'm at home.
You're at home. Both you guys make reason check.
Oh, yay. 97.
Eight.
You apparently are just spring cleaning. You're just ripping the place apart, cleaning up everything.
That
Doing a
works.
stock check before,
Jessica
someone
gets
shows
there.
up. You're busy. You suddenly realized Joey died. And those kids are waiting at home. And no one's told them yet.
I better go check on the kids.
You go do that?
Yeah.
Jessica's like, I am busy following people. You go talk to children. Look what I got. Sad. Download some drawings of what look like they could be the kids. First one, and they've told you their last name is Doe. D-O-E.
Like the deer does.
Trinity says exactly that. I was going to say, she says, like the deer. She always makes a comparison. You kind of suspect, especially you suspect, it's probably fake, but they don't want you to know their family's name apparently. Joey put the same name on his application to the grocery store. So, now, Alice is 15. A girl? A girl! I need... I thought I had a shirt for this, but apparently I don't know if I do. I wanted to!
A fog.
Oh, this came in.
Your smell better.
Okay. We're gonna cheat.
Boom.
Oh, no wonder.
Blackberry cheesecake.
Okay.
You just have a weird dress.
You get to, since you showed up first, you get to be involved in what's going on with them a little more.
Oh, yay.
You get to make some rolls. And then we're going to find out if they even like you. Although you and Jessica have a +1 to start with.
Because we
Um,
Oh,
got the food.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to give you, to make it to most of the game, 2 column shift bonus.
Okay.
trying to find. The later system we're going to start using is skill list.
But
You can see a leg, I think.
Whose leg? Whose butt?
Spiders.
What are you looking at?
No, you can't see anything.
I don't know whose butt you're looking at, but
Jessica
it's not there.
is still
Jessica Jones is
got it.
hiding
Yeah.
behind her man.
Percentage dice for you. Roll.
You can see that there's something swaying. There's a
61.
black shadow.
Yeah, I can see the shadow going like this.
I don't know if this is good or not.
What?
I was like, solid.
I don't know how you want to put it, but she has mental resistance.
Oh. Okay.
She's not going to listen.
It's like, no.
Right
Typical
now,
teenager.
we're going to mark the
Yeah,
family
you know how Jessica feels when you're around.
as having a feeble resource. Now,
I think I
I'm
find
never going to
mine.
drink at your bar again.
what's your
Don't
popularity?
anyway.
Hey, what's your popularity? HELLCAT or
Patsy.
Patsy? Huh?
18?
18?
Yeah.
That is basically just enough to be excellent. So roll percentage dice. You get 2 damage bonus.
Nope, ought to.
Hot 2. Okay. You were excellent. You go down 2 column shifts. You're typical now. Now the question is, did you inform them of the truth of Joey?
Yeah.
Okay. So we won't make you roll off that now to see if it goes down even further. You'd already gotten that information out. Maybe that's why it went down. You promised you would help him. Next is Bryn. Boy, 6 years old. Now the stats are for everything on Alice is typical. She's actually kind of tall for her age here. For Brian, everything's poor because he's only 6. For Trinity, it's feeble because she's only 4. Now we roll percentage dice again, and he has a hobby. And she's just good at being stubborn.
52.
Yeah, my butt.
Frumpy butt.
What, 52?
Yes.
Wow.
Some kids' hobby isn't taxidermy.
No, it's first aid.
Wow.
I didn't know I did that.
Get out of my head!
Roll, you have excellent. Roll percentage dice.
93.
Yellow, so that would be... Okay. Apparently, Britain doesn't hold it against you. You actually are, you're... Now, also the next question is, do they know Patsy or HELLCAT
I didn't shave your head.
or both? I know. Thank you for pointing. No. I was
Sorry.
thinking about it earlier. We'll get it next time. We'll punish the poor viewers with having to make them see this.
I could do it during break.
Maybe. But you have an incredible popularity with him.
Oh, cool.
But he's also good at first aid. But the question is, since it only really applies to a couple of you, does he know you as Patsy, as HELLCAT, or both? Are you hiding it? Are you making secrets?
I'm just Patsy.
Too far.
Okay,
I can evoke him.
for all of them.
Yeah, I'm just Patsy. I'm keeping that I'm HELLCAT hidden from them.
Okay.
poking him.
I didn't get you, did I? No, you went under my arm and it's like, ah!
Okay. Again, roll for your popularity.
You know, I told her once before that song where the person goes, "Ah, it's her." She's all fierce.
35.
She doesn't believe me.
Oh, the ooh, something.
No.
And Patsy is apparently following her older sister
So
Alice.
goes,
She's,
"Rawr." Boom. They hit that
That's
one.
typical. You might as well just be someone
Or
else
goes
off the
into-
street. Rope change dice.
Well,
69.
We got a snorter over here.
Perform. Trinity loves to perform.
Oh.
It's a hobby she has. It's
Okay.
not even a hobby really. It's what some she enjoys doing.
No, it rolled was the problem.
No, it rolled.
It
It
rolled
went,
across your head.
Forward.
Okay. The parents.
he paid.
The mom was Hispanic. I guess I forgot that until I was around. She died of cancer.
Okay.
And Dad,
Kid.
who he went to jail
Or
stealing stuff to pay her medical bills. He's also a little bit of an Aryan, although his wife's Hispanic. You can kind of see it in Breen a little bit.
Bryn.
Just the look. The other two look more of the mother's look. Or maybe there was a separate one for you.
Is he in just for get out by bail, or did he be? Was he?
Actually, Luke was in jail with the father.
oh,
But we'll
great!
get to that
what
later.
my phone's doing right now.
He's not shown up to see the kids, so they don't know him yet. And then we'll check them. So, now, give me back my page. I just wanted to let you see them and feel guilty for their action. So, incredible is 40. We did it this way. 40 plus 6 plus 6. So that's
Made me do it.
2.
I didn't make you do anything.
Did too.
There's someone
No,
at the
wait,
door.
for you.
There's someone at
Someone's at the door.
Someone's at the door.
Yeah, I
I
can
think
see
so.
them. Yeah, I can see the top of their head.
What kind of car?
All I can see is the top of their head.
So,
Oh.
Morgan.
You guys got it.
I know one.
Watch out.
okay. Well, she wasn't involved in what we were doing anyways. So, you have an excellent, which was, it's averaging the popular level characters.
Okay.
So what you have is a, basically the Doe family is a contact.
Okay.
Because the kids are on the streets and will hear things sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you average those three popularities, you have an excellent. So you have an excellent at that contact. Write down Doe, D-O-E, family, contact, excellent.
Yeah.
Now that we have that, I want you to roll on it.
I'll put it over here.
Jail.
Huh?
I'll put it
You
down.
ready to move?
Oh,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
oh,
got
Mo
a
got
boost package.
something.
Alright, move.
Mo's got something.
She's got her boozy package.
I got boobies.
She just did such a good job with her. Okay. So I don't actually need this book now.
And then roll on it.
Yep, you have an excellent.
18.
18 is not what you wanted.
No.
Basically, what were your plans of coming, just talking to them and everything?
Yeah, come and check on them, see how they're doing, see if they need anything.
Oh God, what?
Well, where would we put you? Roll a die 10.
I said no vape for you.
Bad. Die 10.
Okay, 1 second.
No, now.
7.
Okay,
Close door.
you're fine at this moment.
I don't care.
See if they counter heaven. Next. You three. The only one not is Luke, or person babysitting. Oh, since you've handled that encounter, you gain 10 karma.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god, that's so cute!
Wait, what? I missed.
She got a little bottle.
Oh, that's cute.
Look how tiny that bottle is.
Little bottle of Jack.
You need a little bottle of Coke.
How about
Are you sure this is
How about boom?
your mini brand sized bottles of Jack Daniels?
I think that's a little bigger than that.
hey?
My mini
Those
brands.
are the smaller ones.
What are you? Okay, first of all, roll initiative.
Who?
Jones. There you have your guys's.
4.
4. Well, those tend to happen sooner or later, huh?
So you want to open that in?
So first-
You got it.
In this situation, is Spider-Woman.
I'll be looking around, seeing if I can
Jeez, you'll
find
Make an
So-
intuition roll again.
I'm broke, so
66 on excellent. Vape with a
give me
green.
back my vape.
Okay. You don't see anything. That one you saw at a distance kind of headed off.
Like it's safe. Helicopter's gone.
Alright,
Legitimately
come
feel
on
like
out.
I'm just smoking a
Okay.
cigarette with that. Oh God.
What are those straws?
Now, you guys can head off to that guy's place.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a cool glass.
That is a cool
Now.
glass. That's a very cool glass.
Yeah. Rainbowy. Look.
Roof
Oh, thank you.
is covered with glass. The building is basically looks like what your standard 4 levels
Get up,
strong square tech building.
There you go, sir.
But the
Give
top
us the
of it has like glass on it, like it's a greenhouse.
Figured you were gonna put the Coke in there and you did.
Okay.
And also, but it also used to be a bird laboratory, so it makes sense. What do you guys wish to do when you see this building? There are no cars parked out front, but
Pack the playing cards.
you can obviously see there's some light, although not a whole lot, on the inside of the greenhouse when you look up to it.
Now this is intriguing me.
Look around, see any doors and which way you'll be able to get in.
Intuition roll.
Is there any walls nearby that I can climb
There's
up?
always walls.
I'm gonna climb up to the
72.
greenhouse.
Okay.
72.
Hints of wild.
72.
Interesting. Oh God.
Oh, bubbles.
We're in
You
trouble.
see someone come out of the building
That's one of those huge
and
bubbles.
start running like
I've
over
been
to, not like
bruised.
running like scared,
Oh.
kind of like jogging over to the nearby
Okay.
bus stop.
Walk over.
He looks like he's kind of wearing a security
I'm
uniform.
a crook off this bitch.
Go over there and talk to him.
Okay? Just psycho.
57.
Okay, that explains it.
How are you going to talk to him? What do you want to do?
thing. Just ask him
Ding
if he
dong.
works there.
Other women like those. We just started because it's watching.
I can't answer that question.
What kind of building is it?
And Devin, for my bad days.
No.
Oh, nice. Is that a liquor you?
Okay.
What you got?
Okay.
I want the Smirnoff.
They're pretty good.
It's just there. I want a Smirnoff
Especially-
now.
Especially when you mix them with Skittles. And they
Ew.
really taste good.
What?
What you're saying?
Which what was it on?
Smirnoff.
Cool. So,
I
want to see what they look like.
we're open on you go talk to the guy. He seems to not want to answer your question, but he tells you,
Oh, are those the...
well, it says right on the front there, so that's
oh, yeah.
the Hawk Animal Research Laboratory.
What is that? That's enough trouble.
They just got done rebuilding the glass roof after the
That look on
alien
your face.
invasion.
How much do they have in it?
Hasn't opened it yet, but you know,
That
we
much.
keep an eye on it. I mean,
11.
well, yeah, I do, but
Well, that's something I
don't tell anyone I said that.
I got mine over there.
Does Hunter work?
I'll try those next time. They'll get some.
Harvey.
Craven.
Craven. The Hunter work there? Is he there?
Make a psych roll.
This one?
2 dice again.
87.
You want one?
He his eyes go
You
big
want one?
that you said that name. It looks like. And he's like, I gotta go, and he starts walking away from the bus stop down the street.
I'm officially woken up now.
Got all the information I need. Right
Okay,
Hello, sunshine.
you climb up to the roof. Shh. Let's stop non-game talking. Okay,
I'm just trying to amp them up a little bit.
you. What do you do?
I'm climbing up and I'm gonna look and see if I can see into the greenhouse.
Okay.
That's chewable.
Yeah, they're gummies.
You get up there. It looks like one of the glass doors, actually a couple of them, are open to allow air in.
I'm gonna trace them through one.
Make a wall crawling roll. What's your rank?
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Ooh, 98 and I'm remarkable.
You blow up. So good you blow up.
That was a.
Nope, you get right in. Heat and humidity greet you as you go in. Sounds as varied as those of the city street fill the air. Monkeys chatter, birds screech and honk, while no particular direction comes from a dull rumble of a low carnivore, like a tiger maybe. A dirt path cuts through the jungle, branching at the iron doors, heading to the right and the left. Tree bushes and vines are everywhere, but on the farthest corner you can kind of see what starts to look like some kind of tiki hut.
I'm gonna go for the tiki hut.
You want to go down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's in the tiki hut.
Yeah, these
Uh-oh.
change color.
Now we gotta kill her. Now she's got it.
That's fun. This spitballs with.
No, the color changing stroke.
They are. I've
Okay.
never seen those before.
Tiki hut. Other iron doors they were talking about.
Are you wanting your rate back?
And we have
Now she knows how I feel. when she
Bushes?
gets good.
might have to grab a different one.
Excuse me.
Good push.
Nice.
Sweetie.
Then there's
I don't think you should be grabbing anything right now.
just try and pay attention. That's what matters.
spiders.
These
And these.
is all green. Heavy jungle.
Okay.
But, what do you figure?
Right here.
Okay, you're up here. Above
Boogie's
the
gonna
nearest
get
door.
squished.
Although, you're up here.
I'm up on the roof again.
So, what do you do?
I'm just gonna go right down to the front door.
Go to the front door. It's locked.
It's locked.
Don't pull Nancy through.
Is the door all glass?
No,
Oh, have you ever seen Nancy do?
but
Oh, boy.
it's not what you would call heavy duty. If you really want it open, you could kick it open probably.
Alright.
Make a strength roll. What's it, excellent? Roll.
My strength is excellent. 77.
Okay, it breaks open. You come walking in that side
You
there
should be
where you
getting
see
a headache now.
flat spaces. First space.
Right over here.
Nope, inside.
Starting
There.
to
Yep.
come, but
That's where you come in. Both of you two roll intuition rolls. See if you notice each other.
No,
On 8.
37.
Buggy failed.
Okay, you make a psych roll.
43.
Okay,
Oh, it'll drain fell over.
another reason to get inside is right before you went inside, you started hearing that copter again. Like he's looking for you again.
Well, I'm inside, so they can't do anything.
You're inside. Did you hear my description, I take it? You gonna make me do it again?
No, we heard it.
Okay. You're not even there. Are you outside trying to, do you follow him in right away or you wait for a while?
Wait for a few minutes.
Like how many rounds?
2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay. 2 rounds she's waiting. So first, at this moment, is since you're up on the air, right?
I'm up in the...
Up on the roof
On the
still. You haven't dropped down to try to go. Like you can't get into here unless you go down. That's not. That doesn't have a roof entrance. It's kind of built into the corner, actually. And it looks like it's made to look like. It's part of the habitat, for the animals.
Right back.
A lot of animals you hear in here. So first to go is Spider-Woman.
I'm going to climb down.
You want to go down?
Yeah.
Roll a die 10.
Or you could glide down.
Hey, you like
10.
down too. Do you want to land right here or you want to land somewhere else?
I was going to try to land right here on the
Okay.
path.
10.
She's gonna die.
You land. And as you land, a large bird right near the path stands up. He's like almost as tall as you and screams. It flies off. But there's a huge amount of space where you landed. Or a huge amount of noise.
I'm going to try to run and hide. Just
You
in
can try to
case-
jump in the jungle.
Just in case someone comes running.
Roll die 10.
2.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I got my first boozy cat.
Okay. So,
Just in case someone
Punisher,
Yes.
what do you do?
So I'm just going to walk around, walk through that walkway.
Okay. Roll, go 4 spaces on this map. And roll die 10.
3.
Okay. It's nice. Both of you guys do intuition checks.
76.
Okay.
And incredible.
Everything too. Duration, right?
Intuition.
Intuition.
Instructed.
92.
92.
You got it.
Better. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You notice something. And you notice something. You both noticed something. A panther and a panther.
Oh, there's one right next to me.
Yeah, he was hiding.
Does
in
it
the
look like?
bush.
Does it look like it's here?
Hey! Shh. Quiet, people. It's not game related. I didn't steal it. You should probably put it there, but it doesn't matter. Shh. Just slap each other. Send dirty notes. Just beat up each other. Make it entertaining. Throw pies.
Don't
Punisher,
tempt us, we will.
Probably.
and there. And Jones is outside waiting. Okay, next round. Let me check.
What?
Intuition. Panther. Excellent. Just because you're there doesn't mean he's 35.
You're fine, that's you.
37. He hasn't noticed you yet. 43. He saw you. There's panthers. They're also
Is it a pink panther? Isn't it?
from the zoo,
Yeah.
but they look like they might be hungry. And they're the one that used to seen you is like circling, but it hasn't attacked yet. First is Spider-Woman now.
I'm gonna try to get away from the panther.
Since he hasn't seen you, make a dex check. What's your agility anyway?
No.
Incredible. 40.
40. You're dead.
Incredible.
No, green.
I agree.
So move 2 areas in any direction. Okay.
I'm running from the panther. I do not want to eat panther food.
Punisher. What do you want to do with the one that's looking at you and starting to size you up?
Thinking about using that taser gun.
Yeah, that's a possibility. You want to tase
They
it?
don't like
Yeah,
spiders.
I don't want to kill it.
Okay. What's the
spiders.
what's your agility?
Agility, remarkable.
There you go.
For some
41.
Okay. Its endurance is good. 70. Since it's only green, he staggers around for a bit, like he's gonna go out, but he hasn't gone down yet. So he might go down next round, though. Like maybe.
I'm not killing animals.
So you fired at it. It's stumbling.
This is true.
And let me check. This one disappears back into the jungle.
Oh, that's so much better. The angle's better now.
I'm being respectful.
And this one kind of crawls halfway into the jungle and falls down.
So it's not going to mess with me.
You hope.
You're right.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No,
Spider-Woman.
the taser doesn't.
Spider-Woman.
Panther.
Shh.
Buggy.
What you
I'm
doing?
gonna try to go into the
I said shh. And I told her what to tell me.
That's very
I'm
contradictory.
gonna try to get into this hut.
You want to go check out the hut?
Yeah.
Java?
Jabba the Hutt.
Boogie,
Okay.
boogie, boogie.
These.
I'll show you the one I did earlier.
Where's the description? Ah. The hut. You enter. Make an intuition roll.
16.
Okay. The hut has cabinets of rare jungle herbs and chemicals along the walls. In the center of the hut is a table filled with test tubes, Bunsen burners, and other equipment. This is probably where Craven does most of his powders and other alchemical mixtures he makes.
That's the one I did earlier.
But also, in the other corner of the room is an empty cage, capable of holding someone, like human-sized or tiger-sized. Make an endurance roll.
30 on incredible. That did not make it.
No, by 1 point. And then it all went black. You passed out.
Find me at 9
Jones.
What?
They've been inside for a while.
I just go in and rescue their butts.
Okay, you go to the door.
No,
Looks like the
let-
front
let
door.
them take
Make
the
an
bug.
intuition check.
Let them take the bug.
45.
Okay. Front door is busted.
Well, I know where Punisher's been.
So you go on in. Put yourself over in those straight edge.
If I knew where my... You have my...
I can't reach. Close enough. She walks in and passes out. Damn drunk Jessica. Damn drunk Jessica. That's it.
What one?
Yeah, playing character, you know. I don't know. What looks good over there?
You don't get any of them.
Truly.
I'm not a boozy bitch, huh?
No.
That sucks. First to go. Oh, you come in. You see Punisher on the pathway. You see the grass. Basically, the top 2 floors of this building are a greenhouse. They feels warm. Very hot in this area. Very moist. You hear all kinds of animals. Very moist. Moist. Say it a few more times. Moist. Let's hope that made it to the seas. Moist.
My brain just went gnawing.
Okay, Spider-Woman.
That's the point.
Spider-Woman.
I'm knocked down.
That's right. Good answer. Thank you.
Haha, Buggy got knocked out.
Next is Punisher.
I'm even passed out.
Like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
start walk down over
let
to
them
that area.
kidnap Buggy.
Go ahead and move 4
You don't
spaces
need her.
and roll a die 10.
5.
5. Make an intuition check.
98.
Sorry, but I kissed your girlfriend.
I probably enjoyed it.
As you're heading this way,
Every single
you
room.
realize a cobra comes up all pissed at you.
Cobra Commander?
Like he's going to bite you.
Try to use the taser gun again.
Okay. Have to do a yellow roll this time to hit with it because it's a smaller target. You will need a 66 to hit it.
91.
Okay, you hit it. It's endurance roll at a feeble.
You need to finish
91.
the Dragon Ball Z series first.
I think we're gonna hang one together.
That's yellow still. Or green. But still
I want that for that.
kind of gets drunk a little bit looking. And then passes out. Kind of crawls away if you let it. Okay. Next is nothing yet. Jessica, what do you do?
I'm gonna go see what he's up to.
Move 6 because you're also you can do you fly there or run or look normal? Okay, get back to one area. Little fur. Little fur.
Right there.
Yep. Roll a die 10.
No ideas.
9. 9!
9.
Nothing. You go flying in there, nothing happens.
9.
So stay away.
9!
Spider-Woman
9.
sleeps.
You know what that means?
No.
Yes. You
No in
don't?
German.
Why don't you know? Punisher,
Yes.
Why does it look like
do
my
something.
Just gotta head back over where she's
Head
at.
back that way.
Back to where she's at.
Move 4 more spaces.
bad. Gives his rules.
I would.
Oh no, she won't wear that.
Make an intuition check. What's your intuition?
She'll wear that.
Intuition. Incredible. And I got a
But this is one of
53.
the rare ones actually to work influence because I was told influence are inappropriate for
No.
AD.
Damn close though.
So I don't get
You suddenly 20. A rope's. Well, I should check the second thing. 76. So he did catch you, but he's just doing damage. A rope suddenly like is wrapped around your neck. Like someone hooked it almost like a whip from the bushes. But still, but if someone yanks on it, you won't be able to breathe.
Punisher just got
I'll
whipped.
grab a hold of it and yank.
Make a strength roll.
67.
Punisher got whipped.
He enjoyed it.
Strength is excellent.
Okay?
She's hitting at you.
Fighting incredible.
Oh, I've dated her for a year and 3 months. Yeah, I know.
88. Yellow for a blunt. Not drugs. Make a agility or an endurance roll to resist slam. What's your endurance?
79.
You're good. You'll be staggered though. Stagger, but you take no additional damage for a stagger. And you take 23 points minus your 10 points armor, I believe. 13 points damage.
13.
Yep. As Craven is standing right here. Actually in the path because he kicked you. He let you pull the rope when you pulled the rope, he followed it and kicked you.
Yeah.
Raven!
Well, he
You're
did the
passed
nerve.
out.
You found him first.
I
Or should I say,
He found
he
you.
found you. He was in the room you were looking around.
And he gassed you.
That's why
Nope.
I got.
Nerve punched her.
You're right, daughter.
Shut you
No.
down.
Hmm?
One round, he can like Vulcan nerve punch you.
Yeah.
He did Spider-Man. Jessica. What do you do?
Can I fly punch him?
Yeah, fly at
Do
him.
it.
Yes.
Give me count out 5 areas along the path. 4, 5. Not quite, but you can start to. You can get closer. Roll that 10.
6.
6.
I'd wear that.
Okay. From over here, because you're flying, you notice a security guard for this place. Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. Comes running over in your direction, but he's running along the path. You wait right there. He's flying through the air. He
Yep.
apparently doesn't see the boss is already over here starting shit. But he doesn't have guns because Craven would not allow people in the compound with his animals with guns, even if they're his own guards. So, Spider-Woman sleeps. Do you have 100 karma you want to spend to try to get up?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yes.
Roll.
84.
What's your endurance?
Endurance is
You are not allowed to
incredible.
torture me that way.
Okay. You'll wake up with 40 health.
I need a dryer mix.
See there? Give you one of my crappy green ones. I threw a green one out there. It's probably the only one that works.
No, I threw it back up over there.
It sucked.
You're not allowed to
Fuck, I didn't think I'd use that much green. Must have did an outdoor map one day.
That's fun. The other one?
This paint's pretty bright. So,
Cold touchy.
you wake up. Question is two things. One, you were looking at a table that had a black bag on it.
I'm gonna look through the bag.
You still gonna get up and go look at the bag? It's
Yes.
still sitting there.
You not like this?
Have to add it when we're online. Take it.
51.
Okay?
Terminator.
It makes it. It has a message in it. Two of them. One from MODOK saying, bring the savagery formula to my secret base. And here's the first part of your payment, MODOK. And there's $1,000 in the pouch.
Botox down.
But also is a additional note, like it came later, like a telegraph.
You can see.
It says heard decent comeback from the soldier, the demented soldier formula. Would also be interested in this.
I'm gonna gather it up and put it like some of
On the
bottles-
table next to the bag is a little bottle.
I'm gonna put it in the bag to turn it into the
To
cops.
gather all that stuff. Do
It's
you want to take
evidence
pictures
for
of
the
it?
cops.
You want to take pictures of it?
Yeah.
Roll. What's your reason?
Freaking rings,
Your
boy.
intuition?
Good, and I got a 79.
God, I don't want to
It's actually a yellow. So, Jessica, no, actually Spider-Woman,
woman.
has yellow photo. Now, this is what she's been doing.
She didn't talk to me about anything. She just showed me.
Punisher, you're next. What are you doing?
I know you.
Well, I'm right in front of Craven.
Yep.
Taser.
You fire the taser at him?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
44.
What's your agility?
Agility.
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
44. Green.
Hmm?
He needs to make a roll.
Yeah, but never mind. Not going in there.
Endurance incredible.
Okay, something out.
He resisted. Basically, you know. So, next is me. So Craven, well at that point,
What about that dress?
incredible fighting. Now, last time I want to remind people, we're now in physical combat. Those that have martial arts dodging should roll for that dodge before I roll to hit. Do you want to martial art dodge this guy, or are you just going to stand there and keep shooting him?
93.
Okay,
Or 98.
98 gives you 6 column shifts minus from his fighting incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His chance to hit is 61 now. So lowest his chance to actually hit you. 81. Still only a green though. Would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
You take
Oh, it's My Hero Academia. I haven't seen that yet.
29 points damage.
Still gotta watch that.
You're guessing this man's actually punching you harder than you punch. Like, this guy must be enhanced in some way.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think anyone that's stronger than you think, come on now.
That's gotta be incredible.
You're fucking taking, drugs.
Yeah. He's hiring a guy.
Jones. Oh, my guard moves 2.
I'm gonna charge punch Craven.
Charge. What's your
Yep.
endurance?
My endurance is remarkable, and I'm gonna
1,
add
2,
the
3,
full
4,
30
5,
to it.
6. 6 minuses. What'd you get? How much?
I'm gonna add the full 30 to it.
Okay, so you need to roll a 66 to hit.
How about 130?
Okay, that hits. Roll die 20.
20.
Okay, 20, 60.
Just no.
Okay, he takes it. You hit him. Next is Spider-Woman.
I'm gonna start walking on the hut now since I got my evidence.
You're walking there. You won't be out till next round because you sat in there for a little bit doing stuff. Punisher.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Try that taser again.
Okay.
85.
85. 85 gives me an incredible yellow. So my roll, endurance, incredible. I'll need a yellow. He probably doesn't want to fall asleep. So there's been 40 karma. 10, 11, 12. He fought more this time. Yeah, damn.
Who is it this time?
It's your mom this time.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's not me.
Working for Rena too. No, I gotta get home. I gotta take
Get your
dinner.
dog.
Come here.
Call me tomorrow, Ma. Alright. Love you.
You got your windows down out here?
In your car?
Could you go rope my windows, please, Bill?
Yeah.
Keys.
They're hanging up.
Is the wheel lock on?
Yeah.
You did not like what I said.
Uh-oh, clear it out. Just another promise ring?
Oh, dear God.
He's hinting to you.
Okay.
Where are we?
With me. We are going to try and just end your life right now. Fighting incredible. I have no karma left. Well, actually, I have 14. I better use it. I now have none left. Plus 14. 73. I hit you for a yellow. Make a roll versus slam.
Oh.
You, Jessica. What's your endurance?
Remarkable.
So roll on that.
94.
Okay, you resist it.
Yep.
Your damage is 31 minus your 20 armor, right?
So,
Yep.
11. And a guard, now that he sees you guys, attempts to tackle Punisher. Max. Make an endurance roll, Punisher. What's your endurance?
Endurance. Remarkable.
Roll.
76.
That's a yellow.
oh God, no.
You're right. But he's holding you. There's a security guard holding you. Trying to tackle you, but he failed to knock you down. But he's grabbing you. Like somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend.
Hey now.
Jones. Craven just punched you.
I'm gonna punch him back.
He was trying to use the nerve punch on you, but it failed.
Do I use my fighting for punching?
Yes. What fighting?
Incredible, and I'm
got
gonna
it.
add 40.
Okay, I'm out of karma.
140.
These are might be captured soon.
And a 20.
We'll add 20.
20.
20. Another solid shot. Bastard still takes it though. Two, three, four. And then I have to go back to you for a little bit. Actually, we can do that right now. You! You didn't make your roll well with the children. What was your intentions? What are you trying to do when you're there?
Like I said, I was just checking on them, seeing how they're doing. And if they
You just
need
walk
anything.
off after that? Or you hang around? Only one that wants you to hang around seems to be the boy.
I'll hang around then.
The two girls don't care. They're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Walk away. And the sister recopies it. Whatever. Walks away. She's copying the big sister. And the boy looks at you like, girls, you don't count. You're not a girl.
I just got misgendered.
No, you're an old lady. Ouch. We're talking a 6-year-old. Don't let the 6-year-old destroy your personal identity. You come back and she's crying
Shut
in the
up,
corner.
but you're gonna find yourself in a web.
Hey,
Old lady, huh?
we worked it out that your contact rank is what? Excellent, I said?
Yes, civilly.
Make a roll on that.
Okay.
That's to see how your babysitting part went. You failed and maybe
Nope,
an encounter.
ought to.
Ought to. Really? We're never even going to get to the adventure.
I'm sorry.
Roll a die 10.
Those kids really hate you.
8.
Okay. Two girls are arguing over something at the front window, pointing outside. It is. No, it isn't. It is. No, it isn't.
I'll go see what they're arguing about.
Make an intuition check. God.
39.
The one's pointing at what looks like Captain America running down the street. And the other one's saying it's not Captain America.
I look out the window.
What's happening?
Oh, another cold butt cheek.
Just went by.
It was Captain America, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Ha!
So you told him, yes, it is Captain America.
It is Captain America.
Make a roll on typical, because that's your current scanning with those children.
61.
Okay, they believe you. So, I already gave you your karma, though. You'll get more, just not losing them.
I'd rather gain the karma than lose it.
Well, you gained some earlier. Now, Luke. Yes. I'll make a reason check.
Excuse me.
$15 and no.
No, you're having a nice, easy
Quiet
day.
evening.
No one's showing up. None of these meta people are here.
Jessica Jones right
Yeah.
now.
Don't think yourself.
But you missed a phone call
Oh,
That's-
of course.
coming into the Heroes for Hire line.
Oh, crap.
The new one you just set up.
That's why.
But you missed it. You were too busy working. You like went to the office where you left that cell phone because you have 2 cell phones. Because you're cool like that. But it was like that one was like not the one you had on you. So, damn it, wrong cell phone.
Not used to it yet.
Got to put a new cover on that one so you can tell the difference. You took the honeys. No. You do have a girlfriend.
Oh.
And she's available for medic work if you
Sweet.
guys get injured.
Sweetness.
So, but other than that, you're busy. Just doing work. I will give you 10 points of karma for just doing daily type things. Okay. Spider Girl.
I'm coming out.
Okay, come out.
Come in.
3 spaces.
I want the world to know.
Now, do you want to fly out or just walk out?
Walking out.
Okay. You come out and see that mess. Make an intuition roll.
Really down.
Excellent. 67.
I believe that makes it. Excellent, 67.
Yep.
Yep. Makes it. You see all that. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to join in.
Good.
I'm going to try to punch the
Keep it
security
mind something.
guard.
You have no venom blast left. It's the same day as the last fight.
You are out of venom.
So,
I'm
but you
gonna
want to
try
punch him?
Punch him.
What you fighting?
Incredible.
Okay, this is good. Roll.
44.
That's a green. Roll die 20 plus 20. Because you have remarkable.
8.
28.
That's not what I wanted to send, you bastard.
Kick. He went down. Okay, next is Punisher.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Is he from behind me or in front of me?
He's in front of you. He went to punch Jessica last time.
But he's right in front of me?
Yep, he's just like this. You're both basically standing in front of him. Although he is doing his best martial arts to not get hit.
I'm going to old-fashioned style, grab a hold
Grab him.
of him and headbutt
What's
him.
your strength?
Strength is excellent.
Okay, excellent. Now, what you need, because you wanted to headbutt, grab him and headbutt, this is 2 attacks. What's your fighting?
Fighting,
Howler.
incredible.
Cut down 2
I
column
got a
shifts.
little bit of a head,
Excellent.
but I couldn't
So what you're
do
going to need for this to succeed is actually a yellow of a 71.
Okay.
Do you want to add anything?
I would put, how much karma can I put in there?
What's your stat?
On my
Fighting?
Fighting, incredible.
40 points.
40 points. I'll put 40.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
70. And
70, what?
plus the 40, 70.
110. So it comes up a column shift. Your strength excellent, right? Or remarkable. Strength excellent.
Excellent.
Okay. Come up with column shift remarkable. Roll die 20. Roll die 20.
Okay.
Right there.
8. Or 9.
9.
9.
29. He goes down.
You got a thicker head than he does.
He went down. And everyone roll a die 10.
Even me?
No,
Oh.
just
7.
those 3. Sorry.
1.
6.
Now you actually 2. I lied. You 3 I meant. They were
That's
right in that.
6.
6? You didn't want to live, did you? No, you're fine. Because he's gone. Would you get 1? What'd you roll?
7.
And he's gone. So, Jessica, make an intuition roll.
What one?
Intuition.
No, which Jessica?
Jessica Jones. She's Spider-Woman right now.
90.
Okay. Something's stalking right next to you. You look over and it's a white tiger looking at you through the bush, kind of trying to circle around.
I tell him.
Who? Him?
Me.
Okay. But it's your turn. Oh wait, no, we already did turns. We're back to because you finished the fight. First to respond would be Spider-Woman. Although you'll need to make an intuition roll to see if you notice the cat. Because she hasn't said anything yet. Intuition.
62 on excellent.
52?
62.
62, you make it.
Yeah.
You see a tiger, big one, big, zoo-fed one, stalking through the jungle over towards little old Jessica. She's a biteful. Looks bigger than you.
I don't know what to do.
You do nothing?
I'm gonna run.
Where? Away?
Why don't you go straight up?
4?
I'm going towards the wall, so I can't go left.
You
Go
can
towards the
jump
wall.
up there.
Yeah, you can jump. So, make it a wall crawling roll.
I'm gonna away from that.
She starts running away from you
That's
guys.
7.
Well, then she freaks out when she gets to the wall. And start climbing next round. Okay.
I'm like,
Slide, 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 slide. No, big
I
cat.
don't want to be tiger,
Punisher.
Yeah. I'm
What do
gonna
you do?
see if I can tase it.
Tase him,
The
Craven, or the lion. Okay.
Tiger.
Actually, you'll need to make an intuition roll. See exactly where it is. Second to last attack. Incredible. Good roll.
99.
Okay, you see it. You can attack.
Okay.
Julie's remarkable roll.
42.
42 is a green. But it's a tiger, so he has a little more endurance. But rolls an 11. He's like, drug me, drug me, drug me. So you hit him pretty good and it knocks him out. So, what do you guys do that's in this building?
I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
You
I'm
take
trying
off.
to get away from the tiger.
Tiger's sleeping.
I put it to sleep.
You climb up and just want to get out?
Yes.
How about you?
Me? I'm gonna take Craven, make sure he's all tied up, and take him with me.
Okay. Taking Craven with him. He likes him.
When I get out, I can call
He's got a rope. Craven fights with the rope. He can actually like lasso someone with it. Stuff. But he's got one on him. He attacked you with it, so you can pick it up off the ground and start tying him up.
Yep.
Make a agility check for like a manual dexterity type thing.
51.
51. What's your agility?
Agility, remarkable.
51 is a green, a remarkable green. So that's the level of like knot you have. If he wants to try to escape, he needs to make this to match it to get better, or actually to get better than escape. They have to use strength probably. Okay. So basically, you guys say you take him and you leave.
Yep.
Okay. Back to you two. We'll check Luke this time first. Alright. It's getting evening. At the end of the day, roll an intuition check.
You guess?
$30 and no. I'm just at the bar. Clean it up, I guess.
Well, get things kind of cleaned up. It looks better. It's a nice day, nice quiet night. Things might get going pretty good. Because, you know, you haven't had all this weird people showing up that you usually hang with. I don't like that piece of paper anymore. So, you guys all get out. You make a psych roll. Punisher.
55.
Okay. What's he writing this for? Black cat or black woman?
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. Black Spider-Woman.
But
So, do you think Black Panther and Black Cat or Black Widow look at each other like, so why do we have the first name? I don't get it. Are you black underneath that skin? Well, because Marvel used to always have to put black in front of all their black heroes. Black Goliath.
yeah.
This weird, like, disclaimer. I'm being saved, but... Okay. That's how they're going to introduce Storm. Black Panther 2.
Oh, fun.
They might introduce Rogue in Captain Marvel 2 when she takes her powers.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
And they'll just kind of like probably summarize, because there's no reason you need to drag out multiple movies.
Oh, no.
You're not going to get more movie with that subject.
No.
That could be an interesting arc. So, you get towards bedtime and they're going to bed, so you want to head off?
Yeah.
Looks like no one showed up. You wait around until someone else shows up, or
No. I'll
you gotta go home sooner or later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Like
and have a
babysitting
martini.
job. Okay. Plus, you gotta practice your plan your next show.
Yep. That too.
Okay. Before the night ends for everyone else, anyone else doing anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure Craven is all tied up at my place.
I'm gonna go to the bar!
I'm turning
Nope,
in
locking it up.
evidence to the
It's the end of the day.
I'm going to
Hey,
the bar.
Catwoman or Catwoman?
Spider-Woman!
Spider-Woman's doing that?
Yeah.
You go to the police with information. They're like, who are you here to see?
I just got some evidence that I was gonna turn in.
Trevane, can, we got another one of these mass freaks here that wants to see you. You know, that fake Spider-Man. Okay, make a psych roll, see how it goes. What's your psych?
She didn't make it anyways.
Awesome, right?
Failed. Buggy failed.
An excellent.
21 and excellent. Okay.
Buggy got squished.
Well, where did I leave off at? I sure was thinking, I was reading this for a second, I forgot. But I believe you're all right. Because it was more just an effect to see. You get out and are in the parking lot when you hear a familiar sound.
Helicopter.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're turning in evidence.
Yeah.
He takes the evidence, doesn't really know what to apply it to.
Craven, there's a building where he was holding the zoo animals and doing tests on them.
So I guess we'll get people to take care of the animals too for you.
I can show you where it is.
No, that's fine. We know where that place is. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Except for the animals were running around. There's
Except for those animals too.
and a breasted front door.
Be careful of Cobra.
Oh, there's all kinds of animals in there. There's like over 100 of them.
Then be careful.
Yeah.
It's quite people, but they're still animals.
Okay. So, we're basically saying we're ending this because you guys are all doing what you needed to do.
What?
Well, you're going drinking. Take your 10 points.
We're
Individual,
ending
this is
it.
karma for this adventure, for this thing. There was a couple things that weren't done.
I was gonna say we're not done for the night.
No. We have a whole nother one we're starting. Individual heroes.
I almost had to grab one of my bottles down there. And get
Question. I guess what we'll do is we'll do a reason check for everyone.
Don't let me have to bust up bubbles on me.
79.
Good.
95.
Yeah, 74 and good versus the green.
Did everyone make it at least?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone make it with just a green?
I
I
did.
got green.
Okay.
You said reason.
Green. Those that made it with a green just realized, because we're like basically spreading a little bit of week here. Today, right now, is Joey's funeral.
I need to go.
You three remembered, but you have enough time.
I'm going.
You guys remembered the day and like within an hour of it.
I got a yellow.
You
I got
remembered in
green.
time. You get yellow or green? Did you get yellow or green? What?
71.
You're
She got a
right.
yellow.
Yep. Okay. Yes, it's his funeral.
Okay.
You two go. Anyone else?
I'm going.
Yeah.
That's two. No. No.
I don't think I'd be
Hey.
welcome there.
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going. Okay. Everyone that went got 5 points karma.
Nice.
I wouldn't be a good.
So far, Heroes for Hire hasn't been sued. You gained 5 points.
It's a 10 total.
Yeah. Anyone fail? I don't think so. And we're not worrying about the Punisher thing. Although, it does state in here, you know, which you also could realize. Okay, you took him to your house, to a warehouse, tied up. What are you going to do with him?
Get some information from him.
Okay. Like what?
Interrogate him.
Whatever you
But we
choose.
got we'll get to his interrogation later because he's dealing with helicopters right now.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't give him a candlelight dinner.
Grin on his face.
He's the only one that's got anything left to deal with. And that is the helicopter following you. You hear it, you're inside your warehouse. It's like circling up above.
Let's see, what do I got?
I'm gonna do something real quick and it won't be shown.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the sniper rifle
Okay.
and take a shot at him.
Go ahead. You need a yellow roll?
Yeah. 43.
No. You missed.
Maybe we're just trying to scare him off.
No, he didn't. He noticed you though. He's starting to turn and head in your direction.
Trying to get a better shot at him.
Okay, roll.
57.
Yeah, missed. Make a psych roll.
There. It's not
99.
completely shown.
Okay. Suddenly you can't hear it anymore. Do an intuition check.
73.
Craven's laughing.
I walk up to him and say, "What's your freaking problem?"
That's my problem. I've
What are you laughing at?
Sounds
You,
so evil.
Why?
because you're funny. You're not focused like a hunter. You're just a mercenary.
And the problem with that is?
You're actually I should say two-dimensional. Shoot or run, shoot or run.
That's what you do.
No, that's what you do. But you must have some vicious ghosts in your background.
That ain't none of your damn business.
Oh, it will be if you mistake me for one of what you're seeing.
First, we're gonna get some information from you.
Oh, yes. What do you wish to know? You know, of course, you would have never caught me without that meta-human.
What?
Whatever it takes.
Ah, see, that's what differs between me and you.
I just gave her a piece of
I
cake.
believe in
All
honor.
right.
No, you don't.
Well, what you call honor and what I might. My honor is to the animal kingdom. You're worried about civilians.
I didn't kill any animals, did I?
No. But, you know, I saw the tapes.
Which tapes?
The ones back at Modoc's place.
What are those tapes all about?
I'm filming you guys coming in. He was unconscious. I would not shoot a tiger on a hunt without waiting for it to awake. Make a psych roll.
50.
Okay. Starting to hear it coming up again.
Well, just hang loose. I gotta take care of a problem.
Okay.
You are the problem.
You're gonna get shot later.
He kind of slides where he can underneath the table to make sure it's safe. He doesn't want to get shot. But he looks like he's trying to get out of your line of fire.
I use him as a human shield.
Okay. Jessica. Make a contact roll to your police contact.
$90.
Okay. You get a call. I got a question up here. It's unofficial. I'm at home. And believe me, being the one that's up most of the cops' asses, I know how to scramble my phone. Now the problem is this. I know the Herald, the Daily Planet, has been putting out stories that actually kind of puts out this copycat Punisher out as some kind of hero. But we've got some information and some stuff here that was churned in. And I'm curious, as a person whose nose is to the ground, have you seen this so-called copycat?
The Punisher?
Yes.
No, can't say that.
And if you had?
I'd let you know.
So if I have something I wish to share that would qualify as medical information, you would still stay. You don't know where he is. Believe me, if it's the case.
Tell you what, let's meet in person, not over the phone.
Okay.
Which
bar?
I don't trust phones.
Which bar do you want?
Cage's bar.
Oh, okay. It'll take me
Where
a
I
little bit, but I'll
usually
get there.
am.
Well, I usually don't see you. I go in a little slightly better place uptown.
Fun, and I'll meet you there.
No, there's less chance I'll be seen with you at your bar. So, you have, or you're sitting in the Daily Planet. JJ's, another JJ. James, Jonas, Gloria. And he's throwing a fit. He wants to talk to you specifically.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun,
Not
dun.
me. I'll go to his office.
Okay,
He's gonna get fired.
Or promoted.
two issues I have with you.
Is
Possibly
that door
three.
locked?
Yes. The main one has to do with you have way too much luck.
I want same.
The reason I say that is, well, I will give you the story you wrote that they expressed Punisher as a copycat, this new one that's come out. And I've decided that since what he is, he's a vigilante and he's not a masked man. So, I've been putting forth that different from all of the newspapers that he's a hero. I wouldn't mind some more images of him here and there if you could get them.
I can do my best.
Okay. Second thing is, how'd your interview again go with Kingpin?
I got a little bit of information, like he thinks the Punisher and got rid of my notes.
Oh, so you do take notes. That's what he says. Do a psych roll. Let's see how you're coming off.
She's gonna fail.
92.
She's coming off better than it seems. You're pretty good there. You're very smooth about it.
Wow.
He's actually complimented your last story. And he's asking you on the Kingpin one because that's your next story. But you don't have enough stuff for a story, you're pretty sure. But his question is, how'd you get so lucky, though?
I just get lucky in the right place at the right time.
No, you don't.
Kingpin
Yeah.
sent us a tape.
And then another reporter from out in the reporter pool. Oh, she fucked!
So he goes over and turns on the TV for you to watch it, or the computer. He turns it your way. And it basically looks like he's doing an interview. Very friendly looking. Nice lighting. And he's, first he apologizes. He gave you the Punisher's, he gave you the information of where the Punisher would be because he knew the Punisher was prowling nearby him. And he used you as a scapegoat to get him away from him. And he apologizes, and he does feel bad about that, but he was worried. He's retired. Ever since he was arrested, he has retired because he has his wife, he has his son. You see both of them in the image. Remember, the wife seemed happy, but she seems pretty strong. She's Italian blood, kind of like mafioso blood, but she's not, as far as you know. She's an art dealer, actually. And the son, you could possibly want to keep an eye on him. He's kind of a schemer type. But Kingpin says he's retired. And honestly, back before he went to jail, he helped set up the current gang system in his area and put 4 different groups in charge of his area to split it up so no one else could gobble it all up and suddenly become the new Kingpin. It was a way of protecting what was his once. Right now, all he is he's a spice dealer. He's retired. He doesn't want his wife or his child to get hurt. And he makes a weird statement on there about even the Punisher would understand doing what you can to protect your family. So it's like he admits that he set it up, but he set it up before he got arrested. And then he now is like an FBI person. So he basically divided up the mob, the organized crime unit, into a bunch of street gangs, and then stepped down. And that's the entire thing about it. And he's like, I want you to write it up and make it good. Draw some pictures off the images. No one will know except for us that you weren't actually there for the interview. We might even be able to see about selling some footage to one of the local stations. And we might have you sit in the editorial bay. We'll have them contact you and go through the questions. And we'll just edit it back together afterwards. As long as we will not, though, change his in any way, but it will try to match the scene. We're not going to upset him. You know? He doesn't like Fisk, JJ doesn't, but they agree on a lot of the same political things. First of all, they both hate Spider-Man. So,
Break time.
is it there?
It's 9:04.
Okay. Well, we did yours. What are the next three of you doing this week before we start things up again?
I meet with the cop.
I
Okay.
was getting ready for my next radio show.
Pick a subject. You'll have to do that during the break. And Luke?
Guess I'm just chilling at the bar, getting it ready.
Okay. You get a phone call.
Great.
It's to that Heroes for Hire line.
Do I answer it?
Okay. It's a rather refined gentleman, sounds like. Says, are you serious about what you do?
Very.
Okay. Just wanting to know for future situations. Oddly enough, do you deal much with the other side of the veil?
What you're referring to?
Magic.
I got a few friends that delve into that, so I can utilize them if need be.
Okay. I just, have a bad, something might, kind of like a prediction. We're just seeing if you're real. Thank you. We'll be calling back if necessary. But they will quote what your rates are. And we'll just say you go ahead and let them know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to take the break soon. But I want to know anything else anyone does during this week. Right after this situation.
Like I said, I'm talking with Traverse.
Yeah. So I'll give you that quickly. I just want to do it fast, so we can pick up clean, start afterwards. You, we had some information and some stuff turned in by Spider-Woman. Apparently she has some pictures of you, so or some, not her, some pictures of you with her. So.
You know who she actually is?
No.
Jessica Drew at the Daily Planet, or Daily Bugle, or wherever the fuck she's at.
Okay.
She's a fucking reporter.
We'll keep that in mind. We may have to arrest her. We have to arrest you someday too. But at this current time, that's not the issue. Have you seen the person we're talking of?
Punisher.
Yes.
If I say it, what's gonna happen?
Well, let's just say he's not on his medication.
Yes, I've seen him. Yes, I know where he's at. Yes, I know how to contact him.
Has he been acting strange?
Yes.
Like extremely more volatile than normal.
Yes.
Okay.
More angrier too.
Paperwork we got from Craven's lab stated he had a formula designed to bring back PTS flashbacks to war soldiers. And it states that he was successfully injected.
Yeah, he was. He was down for about an hour and a half.
That would have only probably been the initial effect. He will start having flashbacks. So, I have one use of the serum. But you're going to guarantee me you could get it to him because I don't need him running these streets crazy.
I will make him take it.
Okay. He hands it to you, and it's simple. It's a shot.
John's butt.
Right.
I didn't get to ask where to put it.
Oh, wherever he doesn't say.
No.
He tells you wherever. It just needs to be in a muscular part of his body.
That's not what I was thinking. I can hold him down for you. I got this
You, me, tag team Hill.
hold him down because
Right in the butt.
actually, I was thinking right between the legs.
Nope, right in the butt.
Yes.
Well, he
It
did
might have
say
something to do with
muscular areas.
I knew that was going to fucking happen again.
You want me to go get you a towel?
Mm-hmm. Please.
When you said right in between a leg, that doesn't. I started giggling because I thought what you were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch that.
The inappropriate line came out.
Well, that's the point.
Luckily, that's not.
Here.
Okay. Last time I had to go through a practical. You put that box in for me.
Here comes Guido.
Yeah, she hears the lack of Dad's voice, so she's like, it must be a break.
Technically.
Come on,
After tomorrow, it will be.
Shut it.
Let her have her moment.
Actually, no, in 2 days.
Let her have her moment.
Fuck it then.
Because it is the 30th tomorrow.
You're such a pain in the butt. I don't care.
Learned it from you. You pain in my ass.
I heard that line. No, it's not.
There we go.
Turn it on. I've been losing weight. My belly's been itching.
Much better.
Edible, watch her calm the fuck down.
I don't know what would happen.
I know.
That's the thing.
It's one of those things we'd have to do it when we know she's going to be somewhere for a couple hours. I'd say send one home with Amanda and then
Nope.
give it to her, but
No.
I would rather not. Because I know she has never had one.
it could go either way.
Mm-hmm. Seriously thought my boss found out who I was.
Well, the cops know who you are.
Great.
Ooh, Bucky in trouble.
Friend, aren't you a little old for Disney movies? Me, you
No.
smell funny.
No one's ever too much for this.
Thanks, you got something to come up with for a radio station. River Radio Show.
I was advertising it to my friends on Discord, hoping that someone would come on. Doesn't look like it.
Come on, get. Thank you. Now I can actually see it.
But you know, Ignis is my favorite piece on literally my lock screen and my wallpaper. It's the accent that kills me.
Didn't she say Prompto was her favorite though one night?
It's now Ignis. After I played Ignis' story, I got more of a liking towards him. Prompto's my husband. I played Ignis' story and I got more
I'm
of
just
a...
gonna, walk
liking
out of
towards
this. I'm just gonna
It's
bow
one
out.
since I found out Ignis has 3 endings
Ooh,
to
I
his story.
want.
I'm like jumping. I'm jumping
I have
around
one next to it.
between Prompto
What?
and Ignis right now.
What are you looking at?
Ooh.
Right now, my life is jumping between Prompto and Ignis. I like Prompto because he's funny and random,
Dude, these
but I
are
like
cool.
Ignis because of his cooking skill and his accent. So it's kind of between both.
Ah! Getting it?
I need to go over to my refrigerator. Can I sneak past you?
No, she can't.
Well, tough shit. I'm getting
Yeah, I forgot my Mountain Dew, Emmett.
Not what I was gonna tell you.
Don't need it.
Gonna say.
When we get back to your house, I can drink
Hide it!
I still have a whole bottle.
Hide it, Amanda, hide it!
Who knows? You probably will.
Why?
You don't need it! You're already hyper enough!
Probably by the time we
Oh,
game,
God,
I would
fuck.
hit the couch and fall asleep. Like I did last night.
Yes, that's why you aren't allowed to have it.
Remember what I said? One of these days you're gonna have this up and I'm gonna sneak up and scare you?
Oh
Guess
no,
what?
scaredy fart.
You did.
I did that. And my stepdad.
Go
and all of a sudden
Go
he
away.
farted.
He had a scaredy fart.
Yeah, it was funny.
You're a little sore.
Yeah, I'm never wearing these shorts again.
Why?
That's why.
Oh, they're really.
I don't see anything wrong with them.
I bought these like last year when I went to camp.
I'm still mad camp got canceled.
Aren't we all?
4th of July technically got canceled.
Yes, it did.
Ah!
Yep, the fireworks show for the river has been
What was
canceled.
the
The
first
one
year
for
you did?
Isa Stadium has been canceled. The parade in Pasco got canceled.
Wow.
4th of July parade got canceled.
Stupid Corona.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping our fair doesn't get canceled because I
It
want to see
will.
Trace Adkins.
You probably will.
The fair got canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
I love going to the fair!
Yeah, well.
Me and my friend Arabella were planning on going this year again.
Where was
No, you can't.
Darn it! I got my friend Arabella. My friend Arabella hates the big rides. I gotta go on the Ring of Fire with me, and she's like, never again.
You guys want to see my impersonation of a teenager nowadays?
I know the pants is
Sure, why not? Oh.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm just gonna walk this way. My hand down my pants.
Yep, that's
And I'm just gonna stand over here with my butt up on you, just like this. How you doing?
What are
I
their
had
cases?
somebody in Walmart do that to me today.
Wow.
It was a fucking teenager.
You want to know something comical?
Didn't listen to the 6
You know
feet
what I did?
apart.
You know what I did?
Legend.
Danced. I grabbed one of those fucking lighters
Dance,
and
dance.
shoved it right into him. He jumped and walked away quickly, pulling up his pants.
Like, oh shit!
You know, I actually looked. I've started.
I need to get
getting-
past you again.
I've actually started looking at them and telling them, you do realize that prison rules do state that your pants down that way means you're ready for entry.
See, the only reason why my pants are falling down like that, Queenie, is 'cause I'm getting fucking
Mm-hmm.
small.
Hey, Guido.
I'm getting small.
But I started telling
Yeah,
kids
see,
that, and
the
they've been pulling up their
clothes
pants
that I
ever
gave you
since.
fixed, they were all too small and I just didn't wear them anymore.
They fit me perfectly.
I've gained a long weight.
I'm 220. Exactly 220.
I got
Remember who I am when I last left off.
For what?
Our play.
We did a Naruto
Yeah, I know.
Final Fantasy crossover.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's actually kind of cool. It's entertaining.
You know, both those games have a role-playing system.
Ooh, idea.
They have Final Fantasy. They have a bunch of the games.
I call being Noctis.
I've been thinking
Aye.
about doing one.
You should and invite me.
Well, what it
to
is, you run the world, and then like, you know, people play.
Here we go, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I will be Noctis. Or
Well,
I
that's
could
what
be
I kind
Prompto,
of picture
because
Totals and
I feel like him
Trolls.
sometimes.
It's like the old turn-based.
You see me when I'm
Cha-
hyper. I can
Final
be like
Fantasy game.
I'm hyper.
Take my big strike against your big
My
strike.
Prompto.
And see how much damage you took.
I can't be ignorant, I can't cook. I burn the food. Yeah. I tried to make a quesadilla and I wound up burning it.
We should do a whole Final Fantasy.
So is a Bernodilla.
Don't ask how I
We
brought
should do
a
our own Final Fantasy
quesadilla.
group.
We tried one time running a Final Fantasy champion or a Final Fantasy Tales of Trolls game. Remember? We used the one out in the desert. And what I did is I have the old guidebook.
We have a strategy.
The cheat book, the strategy guide, the cheat book. That means you can use it as a dungeon master's guide of the encounters and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
You know the encounters when you run into things in a dungeon?
Uh-huh.
Put those on a wandering monster chart.
Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that.
But Gavin, did you want to do live stream or did we want to just
Oh, something like
do it
that?
for fun? Yeah.
Well, you could decide on your own on that.
I've
decided- I've got
I'm getting into Final
too much
Fantasy.
stuff to work on besides. The question would be, is if people want to get involved in videos for the channel.
Yeah. Do you guys want to get involved in videos for the channel?
Sure.
Or like
I
in
don't
live
know.
shows. We want to do a live Damn Studio show. And then we have Damn Weirds that we read, which, you know, we already have that. I have the history ones we need to do. We're going through some history ones. And that's the main ones I'm looking at. I have some other artistic pieces, but right now, let's get back to doing the regular work on the show and the game. And then we'll kind of go from there.
And I could just do like the Final Fantasy game
Yeah, you
just
do
for
something like
fun.
that. You do it for fun. And then if it works out good, you go ahead and decide if you want that at that point.
Yeah.
Come in at any point.
So I'll start working on that.
Okay?
Hey,
I'll find the information I have online for it, so you can look at it, put it on your computer. She'll want to know the system.
Yeah. Bill!
Yep, Bill.
Come on, Bill!
Come back to us.
I scared him. I made him. I made him do a scaredy fart.
I did that to her stepdad and it was funny.
See, I want to get this for her, but she probably shoot me for getting her less.
Where's my goddamn? Oh, it's all gone.
It does color change. Oh my god, that is so cool!
Yeah, take a drink.
Damn it. Hey. Do you have anything spare for me? Okay. Let's see what you got.
That is so
First thing I
cool.
grabbed.
I need to get find some of those. This is cool.
Blackberry.
Yeah, I think she would hurt
Go
me
ahead.
with that shirt.
It's cold. That's the main thing, and I have nothing else cold. I didn't realize I ran out of Kool-Aid. Shit. Before I start, which I've already pushed the magic button. Yeah, I want to restart my coffee so that way we can hear it during the game. Ready?
Yes!
You're now working in a coffee shop. Sound effects will begin soon. Okay,
I want that.
I guess we should start with Jessica Jones and Punisher. First, Jessica Jones. You have what you have now.
I'm
What do you do?
gonna talk to him about helping me.
To Luke?
Yep.
Okay, what do you tell him?
I need to get this in a Punisher.
Like right in the hole?
And a very muscly, meaty part.
Okay.
Shouldn't be hard with the Punisher. I don't think he's got a lot of fat.
But I need a distraction.
Need a distraction.
He slaps you with his dick.
Hmm.
Luke Cage just
This is
slaps
going
you
to be
across
an
the face.
interesting one.
That's stunning. It would be.
You know where he lives?
Yes, I know what warehouse he lives in.
Well, let's go find him.
Make a detective roll.
100 on the dot.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You've kind of been tailing him. You don't know details about the building, but you see him going in it. It's a big building. So basically the question is this. 4 entrances. North, south, east, west. It's this building. One's going to be closest to him, one's going to be farthest from him. What are you doing? Or do you just sit and watch the place for a while? Okay. Make an intuition roll. What's your intuition?
Remarkable 99.
Okay. You remember hearing about the whole thing of the sniper situation on the roof? You saw that. He's just shooting at the sky. Funny thing is, Spider-Woman, she never saw a helicopter. The only helicopter she saw was a News 5 traffic copter 2 miles away. But he made her hide underneath a car for no reason.
He's having his flashbacks already.
Paranoia.
No one shot you there, but right now, we're assuming, because every time, except for once, I asked you to make a psych roll. You rolled in the 50s. You needed a 62 to succeed. So, the only time you made it was the one time on the sniper when you made a 90-something and it stopped. So, and then you went down and argued with Craven, who was trying to give you clues, but you still didn't get it.
Because the drug was really screwing me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to take one side, I'll take the other?
Sure. This is going to be interesting. Should we get the lead pipes?
Man with the fucking bulletproof skin.
And you can take a knife.
Me!
And a low cal handgun.
Well, those are for, if, one of us is distracting him and then all of a sudden he becomes self-aware. Knockout.
Hello!
Oh, but it'd be much more fun to just hit him with
No.
one instrument.
I find a ball. Hello!
Still, we can hit him with one instrument.
No, it's good enough for that.
Just take your shoe off.
Well, it does have steel in it.
Beat
No,
With
your fucking
Luke
girlfriend
Cage's
told me your
shoe.
fucking feet stink.
Exactly.
from his range would be worse than beating Eddie Murphy's mom. I take
So-
amazing damage.
What side do you want to go in?
From the back.
For north, south, east, west.
South.
Okay.
I'll go through the north.
Okay. You've given up on you for psych rolls. You're under the effect. Make an intuition roll. Do you see something?
Ought to.
No. Two?
Yeah.
You're actually falling asleep now. Probably from how much you've been staying awake. So you have actually fallen asleep at the workbench. You were like making bullets. And you passed
Armor
out.
piercing bullets.
Do I know where he's at?
I'll make an intuition check. What's yours?
100!
Again? Okay. Guess what? She walks right in. She walked in. I said north. She walked in the north side. So she just walked right into where you were. You're sitting there sleeping at the bench.
I'm gonna get him right in the neck.
But you rolled 100?
Yes.
He's not the only one in the room. Across the room, tied to like one of the center pillars,
Craven.
is Craven. Okay, he's awake.
I'm just gonna get him with a shot.
So you just walk up to him, make an agility check.
95.
Okay. You make an endurance roll. It's a reverse chart.
35.
35, what's your endurance?
Endurance. Incredible.
Incredible. 35?
Green.
Green. So if you flip it, red, yellow, green. It's yellow. It was kind of basically see if his body worked all right with the potion, with the drug, if it completely fought it or not. It was good that it did it, so higher roll was good for it. So I just had to like reverse the thing. It's weird, but it's the best way I find to do like poisons and antidotes and stuff. So, make a intuition check.
Tuition.
Yep.
90.
90. Wait. 9. 0, 0, and 0, and you rolled a 9. So it's a 9.
Yeah.
So no, he doesn't wake up. Not even after being stabbed.
Guess he was.
I'm gonna push the plunger down.
Okay. And then Luke comes walking in the other side. Luke, make an intuition check.
I'm pretty well tired.
He's been up like 5 days. See that coffee cups all over the place? Like he kept forgetting he already made the coffee.
Yeah, I made that.
You come in,
Hey,
you see her at the table,
green.
or over the bench, injecting Punisher who's sleeping there. But you also see on the other side of the room, change to the center pillar, is Craven.
Ah.
He's like chained and tied and duct taped, and but he's awake.
Wanna knock him out?
Hey,
He can't. He's all tied up. He can't do anything.
You'd be
I
surprised.
think it's illegal to hold me like this.
Get all the cops.
right. I call him.
You know, the cops already have a charge and everything about the whole thing.
Take
But
him. Still tied up. Outside.
he has no person to arrest. He doesn't know what happened to Craven. He's missing.
Craven, right here.
They assume he escaped, like he does sometimes.
No.
Back to Africa or something.
We have Craven.
You have him. Okay. So,
A hog time.
and then
He's already tied up.
you
Yeah, I don't want to get you safe.
roll die 10.
8.
About 8 rounds later, you start waking up.
And I'm still there.
Bad news. You, Punisher, failed to realize what was going on to you. Bad luck here and there.
Yeah.
But your character feels bad about it, not catching on himself, not like he fell for it. He feels. So you lose 40 karma.
Okay.
You saved him. You get 20 karma apiece.
straw.
You get 20 karma apiece.
Well, and then
You
they
get
buy
karma
her
he lost.
straw.
So I get 20 karma?
Yeah.
That's why when I get potato again, I'm getting my touch cup, the tumbler. Walmart.
If you ever got close enough, the helicopter pilot was Joey.
You know, you know.
It's like combining your own guilt. Joey was just a kid. You didn't realize that. He looked a lot older. And actually,
you know the proper materials.
everyone that they grabbed
which means I can
were
make it
not
look
gang members.
however I wanted.
So, none of them were criminal, really. Question on like what they were doing,
Yeah.
but they didn't know better. The people in charge were true criminals,
Yeah.
but Taskmaster doesn't let them know any more than they're supposed to know. So, they're kind of innocent to that point. Now, you guys got your bonus. Now, we don't know if we're gonna need that. There, look, figures. 2 of these we don't need. Is that one? Yes. I'm taking it back again.
Just knock me around.
Trying to get hold of it.
Not doing well. Okay. Gone. Gone.
Very good grip.
Bonus. 100 karma.
To who?
Everyone. For finishing the adventure Lone Wolves. And we are now starting a new one.
I was all drugged up.
Yes. You feel
Oh,
you should have
yes.
realized
by the way,
better that you
we
were.
did put you through a character making
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you made a water character.
that's right.
water lion or whatever.
Water line.
That's right.
I'll have a picture for you if you remind me. You will get to choose. Because there are 6 characters that are in the adventure, and they're Marvel characters, just like normal. I didn't realize at the time, because I'd never heard of them. I thought they made them up.
Okay.
But then I found them in the comic books.
Well, I know I created one too at one point.
We'll have to look.
Yeah, you have all your characters right there, except for,
No, the one that I think was hero generated. At one point.
computer?
Yeah. Did it on the computer back there, I remember, because I had like 3 forms of martial arts styles to him.
Nope, don't remember a thing. Must have been before we actually got going. Because
Yeah.
you weren't in the beginning of the game.
No, it was right before you started. You guys had me
I
create
think we
one.
were just testing systems. So, but we can take that into account later on. You can actually shape your character in different systems, more so. So if you have an idea for a character, you can develop them in that direction. spend points on the certain things, but not this one so much. Now, HELLCAT.
Yes.
Make a psych roll.
Oh, good, I forgot I did Moonlight.
Yeah, you'll have that in the final one. 50.
North Star.
They call it big.
Are you looking at all your characters? Oh, I found your power stunt thing for Luna.
Oh,
It's in there now.
I see it.
I think they call it big.
I don't have your character anymore for the
The
Avengers
picture?
game
Oh, yeah.
because you quit, so I got rid of it. When I was writing them all up, I didn't do yours. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So you get to pick one for that game.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, because I was working at the
Yeah,
time.
Mariner? Or
That's why I couldn't
Marina.
join in.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh my god.
Hi, Guido.
what'd you roll on your site?
I got a 50.
50. What's your site?
Excellent.
God, about fighting.
50.
Man,
As you listen to the news this morning, while you're drinking your orange juice sludge and doing a workout with the chains, you realize as the story's being read, a shiver will go up your spine.
Okay.
It's still safe there.
First thing to catch your attention
Yeah.
is priceless museum piece stolen.
What?
Sometime after midnight last night, a priceless book was stolen from the Metropolis Museum of Art in New York City. Police have no suspects and are continuing their investigation. The book, oddly titled A Madman's Mutterings, is several hundreds years old and deals with topics pertaining to the supernatural. Because specific details of the crime are being withheld by the authorities, the museum's curator, Mr. Maximilian Pride, refuses to comment to reporters. Something tells you it's real.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go investigate.
Spider-Woman!
Did Widow get her tail?
Yeah, you did.
No. Did I take the plate away? Because there's no plate.
You never did, did you?
No! I'm starving my child!
Look, tuna.
No tuna
Oh,
for
yeah.
Kitty Cat.
When you said I felt a shiver go up my spine, an
You did?
actual shiver went up my actual spine.
I told you! You feel that this book, like you picture a madman bent over a candle writing a book that's like 2 feet by a foot, foot and a half, and about this thick.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna have to
writing
go-
stuff.
I'm gonna have to go
Here,
investigate.
Guido. There you go.
I'll go do that on my own.
Okay. Next.
You can't join me.
So, that will not help me. Sunglasses to see. I'm reading. You. Okay. Spider-Woman. As in Jessica. Questions. First of all,
No.
your Kingpin story did
No.
all right. How did you angle your story about the evidence you found connecting Craven to Modok
Someone
No.
poker.
and some kind of
No!
human trafficking or something, I guess?
it was
Scratching.
testing on animals, illegal testing on animals.
So to the rat riot,
Yeah,
so you connect it back to that?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. The title for the story is King of
Really?
Rats. And it's a picture of
Really?
Craven.
Why?
Because he was controlling rats, so he's a king of rats. Which looks really bad.
King Rat.
Right again.
So it went all right. Got any pictures lately of Punisher?
Not lately.
Okay.
Ooh, buggy fail.
Well, then I guess I'll have you handle the story over there at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
No, Buggy can't follow me.
Tough shit.
I gotta sign
It's
that.
not Buggy, it's Jessica Drew. You
She's
know,
going.
the reporter.
She's
I
gonna
ain't
go.
having no reporter follow me.
You will be going to talk to Maximilian Pride, the curator of the museum,
He's not gonna talk to her.
and just ask him some questions about it, because of all the insurance companies, everything tied to what was taken, and there's even questions to its actual value. There's a lot of silence from the police and what's going on, so we have to piece it all together. We have no information from them. So go find out what you can. He saw what you wrote with the Kingpin piece and thought you might be able to help on that. So you and Luke make intuition checks.
What happened with the cops with him?
Oh, he turned him in. Give you both 20 more karma.
Weird.
For turning in Craven. They took Craven away from you.
I just robbed him, is all.
No, you didn't.
No, I took all his money out of his account.
Oh,
No.
she had his money. There's $1,000 and it was in a black bag and she gave it to the police.
No, I'm saving all his money out of his bank account so I give it to those kids.
Oh my god, that's a dick move.
Make a reason check.
Hey, at least he's helping kids out.
91.
Okay?
Doing something good.
Spider-Woman.
You said intuition?
Defending you.
Doing something good
yeah, no.
for a change.
You did so, but it didn't go without any stress. It was actually being opposed. Someone's like actively resisting the hack. You weren't really doing much because you're not a hacker.
No.
You just like grabbed everything in his wallet. But you hit maximum amounts on a lot of stuff. But actually, most of his accounts are overseas. He's from some country over in the old Russian territory.
Right, he's Russia.
Yeah. In fact, it's the Tsar's family. He's Rasputin.
Rasputin from Anastasia?
His family line. Different side of it, like a cousin away.
87.
87.
28, and that's a no.
Okay. You get a phone call at your office. You answer it because you made the roll and you heard it.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Hello. I am the assistant for the curator of the Museum of Metropolitan Museum. Is this Jessica Jones? Not in my shirt.
Yes, it is.
It is, huh? Well, he would like to hire you.
Okay.
He had something taken from his museum, and he doesn't think enough's being done to recover it. And he's willing to pay well. I mean, he's a curator, but he's also, well, he got that because he had money. And he's just spending old money. So he just wants to make sure you recover this item. would you be available for this?
Yes.
So, all of you guys meet, start showing up around the same time. You gain 5 points. Karma. You decide to investigate without being told. Okay. The rest of you heard the same story. So you could probably guess there's a connection. They had something stolen there in the paper, you get a phone call. And there's something they want you to recover. So maybe he knows more than he's supposed to know. Half the time these museum jobs are like inside jobs. But you know, you feel that about everything. So, you're going for a job interview. You're going to interview him. And you, what's your plans?
I was gonna go investigate around where the book was sitting.
So you go to the museum front door and just go walking in, or how are you gonna?
I'm just gonna go in.
How are you approaching it? Just Patsy looking around a museum that's been a police crime scene?
Yeah.
Okay. All three of you do a psych roll.
99.
Okay, red.
30.
28.
White. Oh, close enough. We'll call it a green, so we get a nice spread there. Well, what we have is you guys are showing up. It's nearly 5 o'clock, closing time at the Met. An elderly watchman named Harry meets you at the entrance of the museum. You're first, you're second,
Okay.
you're third. That's what those rolls are for. So, you're the first one to show up. Hello, why are you here?
Here to speak with Maxwell, or Maximilian, or whatever his name is.
What would be this?
I'm Jessica Jones.
Oh, the detective. Come with me. And he takes you back. And introduces you to Mr. Maximilian Pride, who's looking through some old books, and he's got some gloves on. He's looking through them all. And he looks really busy. He's making notes and stuff like that. And as you approach, he's kind of like, he'll point at a seat, and they'll bring you something to drink. It's like a shot of brandy on a sniffer, little glass. It's a little shot. It's like half of one of those, so it isn't much. But it's kind of nice. It wasn't like just wine.
Quit fucking my Jack Daniels!
Okay.
But he wanted.
Hey, next was you.
Yes.
You don't get
You
it.
show up.
I know.
Get there.
I got my own.
As I said up to that point,
Got that.
Harry meets you at the entrance to the museum. Just the last visitors are leaving. He tells you, where you'll go.
Okay.
There's a lobby. So, you sit down and he'll talk to you.
Okay.
You're inside the room. Next showing up is you. Because you're in interview, you're supposed to, interview him. And he was planning to take care of business first. So you're in the lobby. It's really busy. There's also, some cops mulling around still here. There's yellow tape here and there in areas. It's like it's still being investigated. Mostly because it doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of
I
clues yet.
did that.
Yeah. So, fortunately, your guided tour is
What
short.
was that?
For your destination is nearby. Everyone, shh. Hey. Fortunately, your guided tour is short. For your destination is nearby. Harry leads you through a great hall, which is currently decorated with medieval tapestries and weaponry, and into the library. Sitting in a comfortable chair is an elderly man wearing a fine suit. Looking through that, and then he goes over and starts looking through a newspaper. Oh. I take it the other gentleman wasn't contacted? Or do you think maybe he refused, or you don't?
What gentleman?
Mr. Cage. We sent him a call.
He probably didn't answer his phone, probably busy at his bar.
Well, you know.
I could get him over here if you would like.
Well, it might be helpful. Let's explain it, and then you will probably best be able to ascertain if you think it's that situation. It might end up, you know, cutting down your payment. But from what I've heard, since I am willing to actually pay, it's probably pretty good for your records. You do good work, though. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of like that lawyer place down the street from you. They do good work, but they're never gonna own much. So, just go on and be seated by an old oak table. He's like, I've suddenly had a rush of appointments. So
Is one of them a reporter named Jessica Drew?
I have a reporter from the Daily Planet,
Probably Jessica Drew.
or Daily Bugle. Sorry, I always confuse those two.
That would be Jessica Drew.
Oh, okay. And yeah, there's some radio.
Patsy.
Yeah, she used to have a show as a kid.
Yes.
Oh,
She's also my adopted sister.
oh. Well, would you mind if we just dealt with it all at once and saved me having to repeat myself much?
Sure.
If necessary, I could let you leave the room and start your investigation before then. If
No, it's
necessary.
fine.
Okay. He calls them all in. Okay. So I
Jessica doesn't like
Had a
her
book.
reporters.
disappear. The Madman's Mutterings. I would think it's a good idea to get it back, especially for what I've seen in the paper. So, what would you need to? I don't know what you guys know about the situation, so what do you need to know? Go ahead and ask questions based on an investigation.
When was the last time you saw it?
Yesterday, about this time, about 5, when it was put away. But we don't keep it in public view.
Were you the one to put it away, or did somebody else do it?
I did. It's too valuable otherwise. I've studied about it. That's why you find all these books here about it, things about it. I myself, honestly, haven't cracked it open. I've been uncomfortable to do so. You kind of think of you might have a copy of Mein Kampf, but you feel kind of unsure if you should read it, just in case there's something that makes you uncomfortable. That's how I felt about this. It was written by a man way back who had to do with witchcraft and stuff. But I have to look up more about it. I've still been researching.
Was there any security guards around the book?
Well, I'll show you what we have, and I'll tell you how the book was stolen. Theft took place in the library, same room that you're now sitting in. It was kept in a locked case, which was smashed to bits. There were no signs of forced entry into the museum. Only the alarm protecting the case was activated. During the robbery, security cameras recorded an unnatural darkness in the library, so I assume they shut off. The cameras didn't see anything. It was pure black. And then afterwards, it was fine, and it was gone. You can even hear the glass breaking. But then it was gone. No doors are open, no windows were open. Okay. Any other questions?
is valuable. Like, how valuable?
How valuable? It's hard to say because it's hard to value something on that's like listed as magic.
So you're pretty much saying it's priceless.
Yeah, at this time, it's insured for $1.5 million,
It's priceless.
but we couldn't replace it. The man who wrote it died 100 and some years ago.
Think someone could have stole it to sell it for money?
It's possible, but then you also have to think how. I mean, who do they sell it to? It's kind of a unique market.
Black market, on the black market.
Well, yeah. So, that's what I need you. Well, what I was like, you could start for you, because I'm hiring this lady to help find it. You can write this down. What were you here for? More specifically. I mean, I've heard your work. Was this something to do with a radio show you were going to do? Or?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's when he's talking to Patsy, who's just like looking at the walls.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay? What do you have? Ow. Oh. Bit my lip.
I just
Continue.
hate when that happens.
I said be careful.
Yeah.
I put mine long
I don't have any questions to ask right now.
Well, but why'd you show up?
I heard about it on
You
the
saw an
news.
open door?
No, I heard it on the news this morning.
Okay. And then you just decided to come on over and... I mean, are you planning to... Is this for your show or just personal interest?
I was wanting to help find the book.
Okay. So you're gonna Nancy Drew this thing for us?
I'm not that good of a Nancy Drew.
No, the Nancy Drew is right there.
Yeah, that one is the Nancy Drew.
Okay. Well then, you can get along with her and find out what she's writing up about the story. Maybe you guys can work something
I
together.
think I may need to get hold of Doctor Strange.
Honestly, you've heard of him. You've never met him.
Well, I need to find out how to get a hold of him.
Okay.
He has a place here in New York.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be easy to find.
No, it's kind of.
I could find out from the Avengers.
They wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? They seem to know where everybody is.
He'll just share this with you. Well, no one asked about it. Nothing. It's strange though that nothing else was stolen. I mean, they were in this room.
Oh,
That's all they took. And the way that holds now, when it disappeared, make an intuition roll. Watching the tape. Everyone can roll on it. That's looking at the tape.
89.
Okay. What's your intuition?
Remarkable.
Yeah, 44 and excellent. I made it.
Well, it wasn't good enough. There was something odd that you failed the most. You've succeeded, but it wasn't good enough. There's detail on this tape. You're looking at it, and there's something going on with that case. It doesn't look the same afterwards, besides being broken. What'd you get?
I got
You
it.
both got yellow? Bullseye. So, you guys looking at it, see that something, after the book was taken, something was left behind.
I'm gonna go look at it.
You go ahead over there?
Yep.
Okay.
I was gonna do the same thing.
So you guys get up and start heading over there?
Yeah.
There's like tape across with some policemen walking around. And there's nothing there. Yeah. It's just an empty case now. What do you do?
Thinking they might have taken what was left behind for evidence?
I'm gonna tell the cops to drop pockets right now.
Excuse me?
There was something
Something
left.
gets Trolley.
Yeah, get traverse.
A traverse? Okay, match keeps screwing. Okay, goes ahead. Make a psych roll.
98.
He comes back. Why are you here?
I was hired to find the book.
Oh, honest employment. Good job.
One of your men grabbed what was left in this case.
No, it
Yes.
was taken as evidence.
I need it.
It's
To
in
find
the crime. I can
the
tell you what it
person
is.
that stole
Okay.
the book.
Walks you over to the case. Nestled upon the ruins of this display case was a hat, similar to the style made famous by the gangsters of the 1920s. You know, one of those wide-brimmed fedoras. The crown, creased lengthwise, stuck into the black band around the hat, was a note that read, "Hammerhead's putting the hammer down." It was referred to us by Harry over there, so we took it in. I don't know. It just kind of strikes me as, like, you know, why do such a great job of leaving any evidence, but leave some. But, you know,
I think it might
maybe
be a
he's just
setup.
yeah, maybe he's just that. I mean, ever since I heard he got the plate in his head, a couple shots here and there, you know, he thinks he's Al Capone or something. Sometimes he acts weird. Now, what you guys know about him is he and Kingpin don't cross. They don't get in each other's way. He's been kind of picking at the gang territories, which used to be fists, but because it's just such chaos, it's harder to do anything right now. You've been dealing a little bit with them. Now, next thing, before you guys are, you know, to go, he says, "Okay, I'll show you what I have of information." He starts a little like PowerPoint presentation on the wall. What the name of the book was titled "A Madman's Mutterings." It was written in the 1690s by a man named Bartholomew Jacobs, who was burned as a witch in 1692. Because of the fragile nature of the book, I've never endeavored to read it, nor have I allowed anyone else to even handle it. However, I know the writings supposedly consist of a hodgepodge of myths, speculations, and the supernatural. The book is thought to be confusing and tedious to read. Actually, I bought it, and then I donated it to the museum. That's why it's here. I have a personal ownership on it, so I am worried about that. It's also why I got my job. You know, you say, like, hey, you bring in this kind of value. But it's not been shown. Mostly I worry about a way to show it without injuring it and making it interesting. That's why I'm doing the research. The curator is aware of a legend concerning the book, which is often told during tours of the museum. According to the tale, A Madman's Mutterings was written in a secret code, which, when deciphered, reveals how to create an assortment of gruesome monsters. Apparently, Bartholomew Jacobs was burned because he summoned such creatures from the spirit world. Originally, Mr. Pride had little credence in the legend, and I considered it an amusing anecdote and wondered if we could actually show it with this kind of like universal super villain monsters to it. Sounds kind of corny with something that's valuable. Although recently I've changed my opinion. What happened shortly after this stuff disappeared? It's right here in the newspaper. He pulls out the Daily Bugle, lays it on the table, points to one of the headlines. Gang hangout. Demolished in wild rampage. I couldn't put the hangout together because it's like hang out. Frisco's Bar and Grill, hey, a new bar, located on the Lower East Side, was nearly torn to the ground late last night. Police records report that just after midnight, a lunatic entered the bar and began smashing anyone and anything in sight with an uprooted street sign. 3 persons were killed, and 5 others suffered minor injuries in the scuffle. The suspect is still at large, though. Eyewitnesses report the madman as being a monster like Frankenstein or something. Police refute this, speculating that by the amount of destruction, more than one individual was involved. Gang fights are common in the establishment, say the police, because it is one of the hangouts of the notorious Crimson Smiles gang. I am willing to pay $50,000 for its return. If you wish to, and you find it necessary to bring in the services of Luke for him, I will also pay a separate $50,000, but I will not bring in more. If you bring in others, they'll come out of yours. But if it looks like you're actually going somewhere and you need something more, well, you have $25,000 easily to use as he hands you a black card. This is a half up front. This will also cover any expenses for Luke until we're finished. All sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, everyone, roll a die 10.
Bill,
Oh, actually, I guess not those two.
10.
Yeah, I'm not even in there.
Yes.
You gotta talk to him later.
10.
Okay. Someone spills coffee over your lap while bringing coffee over. She was like handing out everyone drinks, like I was saying before, but it's spilled.
Aww.
How do you respond? She says, I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Like that. Look, you're kind of vulnerable, but you can feel it, and it stains your pants to look like coffee. You only have one pair.
With you.
Oh, the last pair got destroyed in a fight.
I tie my jacket around my hips.
And she says, I'm sorry, and cries and starts heading out of the room, covering her face.
I tell her it's okay.
Make a psych roll.
82.
She said, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
And I go back to my apartment.
okay.
It's just a little fire.
Rusty, what are you guys doing? You two.
I'm asking if I can take pictures and write.
Of the thing?
Yeah,
Um,
what the crime was.
After telling these two, don't touch anything!
you guys take pictures?
I'm just taking pictures.
Okay.
My crime scene.
I'm not gonna touch anything.
Put in the paper.
My crime scene.
Okay. You make a roll on your intuition while looking around and taking photos and then waiting for
I'll
them to
break
be
your phone.
developed. Well, there's
Excellent.
no developing. They're
94
digital.
on excellent.
Okay. They let you photograph some stuff that they've taken, like the hat and the card. But the card seemed like, cardstock. Like someone just printed it off. You'd think, a gang guy would maybe spend some money on embossed cards. But just like the chip cards.
It's on it. Thinking they're a game.
No, the guys, the hats from they would assume they think Hammerhead did it, who's in charge of the Maggio, which is a form of the mafia in this game. Hammerhead Brothers has an interesting origin I didn't realize. One time was just a crime guy, and then he got shot, and he was blacking out, and before the experiments on him began, he'd just seen the movie with about the guy that was number one.
It's empty.
Crime lord.
Oh, that was a good call.
So he thinks he's him kind of in his head. He acts like a 1920s crook, no matter how long it is. So that's what he does. And his people still wear pinstripe suits and the fancy hats. So they spread it all out for you to take pictures. They look at some of this stuff. So, what are you doing? Do you leave? Do you stay?
I'm heading home.
Okay.
Let's go. Do stuff
You head
with
home?
my radio.
Yes.
Okay. You kind of like head out at the same time. You're heading in the same direction for a while. You're inside taking
Want to give me a
pictures
ride
and stuff.
home?
Sure.
As you walk out of the museum, you notice the waitress who served coffee during your talk. With the curator. She is sitting on a park bench. She quickly stands up when she notices you. Then setting sun glistens warmly on her pristine face and ebony hair. She is a very beautiful young lady. Hello again. Could we talk?
Sure.
Okay. She seems kind of nervous, as if something's bothering her. It's nearly dark, and I really don't want to walk through Central Park alone. Would you walk me to a cabin?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Hey, make a reason check.
Nope. 37.
37.
My dice do not like me today.
You completely failed.
Apparently.
Punisher, make a roll on your percentage dice on your intelligence.
30.
Do you make it? What's your intelligence?
Intelligence. Incredible.
These two are just not into it tonight.
You guys just don't want to play me.
I don't know what's up
I'm
with
just
my
waiting.
freaking thing.
Well, yeah, I was going to put you in the situation, but
No.
you weren't there.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys both a die 10 roll, though.
3.
Okay, so Punisher,
1.
3. And do initiative roll.
Initiative.
Die 20.
Oh. 12.
Luke,
5.
you rolled you 1, okay. 5. Punisher.
12.
What?
JJ or Jones. Initiative.
Excuse
Good
me.
push.
18.
Okay.
HELLCAT.
Hmm?
Or Patsy.
Oh, the picture already off. I thought of it right.
That's fine.
My
What
butt
you got?
thanks you.
4.
4. And you're Patsy right now, so.
Yeah.
And you roll a dice 10.
5.
What?
Just thinking.
So it'll be 5 rounds. So you're gonna be busy. Before you want to play. It's a good day to cheat. If you want, I don't care. You know.
I do.
Hey, it's a good choice.
Because you wanted
Okay.
to see the
Oh
one
no,
that-
wait, Spider-Woman. Did you roll die 20?
Because
No.
7.
Do it.
12.
I know, I'll leave half of it. You can wait till I'm not around, need it. So one can get it. You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hide it.
I'm just kidding. I'll give you
Huh?
Hide it.
I'm fine.
Nope, you know what?
What? You gonna feed it to everyone?
Nope.
You're just gonna eat it all yourself right now. Oh. Okay. Hey, I got it. Here.
Thank you.
Okay. Now,
And I'm no longer fasting.
we'll fast later. It's a new fast. Restart the fast. After you're done chewing it all up. Okay.
I was starting to feel sick anyways.
Make a psych roll, friendly Jonesy girl.
Green.
Green? Good enough. As you make small talk with Felicia, as you walk towards the cab, once again, get the feeling that she has something to say, but is afraid to say.
What do you gotta say?
Finally, she breaks down into tears and sits down on a bench.
Jessica, do you always have to intimidate people?
I sit down and try to comfort her.
Psych roll.
Don't fail.
97.
I know who stole the old book. It
Who?
was my brother. And she starts crying.
Where's your brother at?
Okay. Now, at this point, she goes on to explain that her twin brother, Johnny, is a member of the gang of street toughs. She's tried to talk Johnny into leaving the gang many times, but has always failed. The gang members call themselves the Flashing Blades. Sunday night, she heard Johnny talking on the phone about a job at the Met. Putting two and two together, I realized that my brother was part of the museum robbery. Johnny's a real good person who has been forced to turn to a life on the streets in order to survive. I beg you to make Johnny give back the book before he's arrested. She's basically asking you to, try to do that. Give him a chance to turn it in. Problem with that is if he turns it in, do you get paid? So, you can answer how you wish. You're there, watching her comfort, and these two come walking around. He's checking the park for crime,
Yes.
and you finally checked your mail on the phone and came to see if you could still get a job, but the museum's closed. And she gets in the cab.
Here's my card. Call me later. Call me and we'll discuss this.
Oh, forgot. Everyone make a psych roll. Don't finish the day.
94.
58.
78.
35.
I need yellows and up.
94, which is red.
87, which is yellow.
Where's your
78 would be
Excellent.
Great.
What'd you get?
57.
Well, don't worry about it then.
We'll find it when we
it's also what?
or when we're done.
Intuition.
Wishing.
Mike!
Wishing. Incredible.
You touched my toe.
I got a yellow.
Eric, gotta wash these anyway. I haven't
You
washed them
and
in like
you?
a month.
Luke, did you make it?
No.
So you two
I got
got a yellow. You got a yellow?
Yeah.
You three. Notice someone over there being beat up. Deeper in the park. Do you guys care or want to get involved?
I'm heading over there.
You guys? Anyone else?
I was gonna head over there.
So 2 of you.
I have to go change my fucking pants.
Okay.
you do?
You're
Piss
heading
yourself?
home.
I'm gonna drive her
Apparently you
home.
don't want the job. And I go and get in her car.
Well, as you guys came out, you noticed this probably took longer than you thought. The sun is set. The night is setting over Central Park. A few people you see walking about were much different from those you saw earlier. You two head over there. Intuition check.
77.
Seriously,
54.
just spider
Um,
ding.
you see
That's what I'm thinking too, because we're always together.
3 people in full suits beating on a kid with baseball bats.
Who are these? The Joker and Harley Quinn?
No, there's 3 of them. They're all wearing suits.
Okay.
They're all men.
Oh.
One of them has a hat on.
I pull out the my fully automatic with the rubber bullets
Okay.
Really?
and
Your
fire
dice
at
just
them.
don't
They
want-
do not want to be rolled tonight.
Go ahead. You want to try to hit all? Just well, what are you firing? Which one?
The
The pistol, the gun, handgun, the big one,
minigun.
the minigun.
They really don't
Pulls a
want to be
minigun out of his
hell.
jacket. I guess he was planning to cause shit in the he's out here. And it fires. You have a remarkable 1, 2, 3
I'm
people.
getting a
Roll.
headache.
Oh no.
Probably don't have much more. Someone's
87.
got to.
What?
Yellow. So
Someone's got to what?
someone's got to get a headache. You take damage every time a dice hits the ground. He's dripping blood and he doesn't know it.
Well, at least it's not an active one of the ones I have to use.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I don't even
87.
use that half the
Okay.
time.
Was that
Besides, it's my
3.
mom's place.
yellow? Roll die 20.
13.
That's what I'm going to die.
Well, it is 10:30.
It's 10:26.
Giggle a lot, so I know I'm getting tired.
Hey, I was taking a
Good, then you
guess.
can go to bed when we get home.
Maybe we'll care.
Jeez, when did she become a 5-year-old in this situation?
When
Okay.
did she become the mom?
Yeah.
You.
My mom.
You shot him.
Just like Dion. Hi, Dad.
They all kind of like drag their asses away, try to get away, leaving a guy on the ground who's been like beat the hell up. A kid,
I was
teenager, not like a child,
Well,
but
that
Yeah.
teenager's gonna have to go to
Want
the
to see if
hospital.
he's still alive.
Hey, I was gonna do that.
well,
We
you and
thought
God,
this
go
was
ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
That's why we thought the
You
same
go.
thing.
Go
You
ahead.
do it.
78.
Okay. Yeah, he needs a hospital.
I'll take him to the hospital.
You take off to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Did you help her out or?
Yeah.
Okay, just in case they come back.
Mhm.
The last time,
Okay.
he vibrated himself into a coma.
Both of you guys make an intuition check.
73.
Oh, that's wrong, guys. 23.
Okay, you heard. You're just ignoring everything.
I'm
Bad
focused on
reporter.
getting that kid in the hospital.
Okay, well, the kid's screaming. I have to warn my friends.
I got right.
The same people are coming after them.
Alright. Who are they? Who are the ones that hurt you?
Excuse me.
Dude, they were the ones that beat
They're
the
wearing
crap out of him.
fedoras.
Magia.
I think they're from the Magia family.
Who are they going after?
Me. Just
Yeah.
anyone in the Flashing Blades, and they mistaken me for one of them. I have a lot of friends that are in it, and they're gonna need help at Hank's Tavern, possibly.
Hank's
Tavern. That's where they hang out. The flashing blades. What time is it?
10:28.
Did you want to go to 11 or not?
We can.
Okay. So, who you promised to help Johnny? Hey,
Yes.
5 points. Getting Mark to the hospital? Both of you, 5 points. His name is Mark Black. Which of you two has a crime contact?
Nope. Law enforcement. Detective.
Do you have any contacts?
Doesn't say any. Have any?
Okay. Write down Mark Black.
Mark Black.
Flashing blades.
Mark Black.
I don't know.
And what's your psych?
It was Mark Black and
Set that as
what?
Mo's,
Smiling blades.
All of that.
Blades.
And
Yeah,
what's
there's one
your
right there, you
psych?
know that.
Oh, I see.
My psych is incredible.
Okay, give it an incredible skill as a contact. If you want to ask questions, he might be able to help you. The carriage has been shoo shoo. Right now he's in the hospital, but he would be saved. He will be very helpful and nice to you.
Eat my
I have read.
Okay.
You befriended Felicia,
1980s.
right?
Huh?
You befriended Felicia?
Yep.
10 points. So, the next problem is
Lightning bolt.
Hank's Tavern. Same place you want to go all along, huh? A little bit of
That's what I
Hank's
just
Tavern.
said. Quit copying
I
me.
wasn't paying attention.
Or should we just call it?
I was focusing.
Well, what we'll do is we'll kind of discuss how we will pick this up next time.
Okay.
Here is Hank's Tavern. Jessica Jones may enjoy this adventure. We will hit 4 different bars by the time we're done.
Yep.
So you would just
Jones is gonna
spread
have
it out.
fun.
All these gangs hang out at bars. This is the new one, Hank's Tavern.
Alcohol.
You're standing outside Hank's Tavern. Okay? Full moon hangs above the city, watching impassively. Late at night, Times Square is a very busy place. Con men and prostitutes fill the street. Along with junkies and pushers, panhandlers beg for loose change while performers do backflips and play old musical instruments for money. Even in their strange costumes, you draw only a few stares. Suddenly, a woman screams, and a squeal of cars' tires grab your attention. Long black sedan tears down the street, scattering people in its path. From the windows,
Upside down.
barrels of machine guns protrude menacingly. It's heading right
she's
for you.
Dice.
Okay.
And that's where we'll pick up.
What's
Alrighty.
Mike?
Now that is going to be an interesting battle onto it.
I dropped 2.
Battle.
Well, yeah, someone shooting with guns.
Fight.
You know, it just punishes weird words.
That was my die.
You're like, since you used to be an adventure, you're like, in the biz, we call it a fight. And he's like, we call it a mission.
Yeah, I got all of them.
Yeah, sure.
We call the Avengers a unit. So, everyone, I hope you enjoyed. We will see you Sunday for a fantasy game.
Oh, I
Subscribe,
think I missed
Join.
one, guys.
tell friends. We want to get to 1,000. Then we
Yeah,
might
we
actually
should
be able
one
to start
dice.
doing some stuff on Patreon and that. Thank you. And enjoy.
Bye! See ya!
My die 4. Die 10. Other die 10. Missing one of my green.